Hello, everyone, and welcome to another day of IESF qualifiers. My name is Swap, and with me, of course, is a wonderful Tiddler, and we're going to take you through, well, it's technically a single best of three, but there's four best of threes going on at the same time, and it's just, we're going to go through the first game, and if that one finishes fast, we can move on to another game. So we'll get to see at least some action from all of those, if it's not a long first game to start things off. But Tiddler, how are you feeling today, and what are you thinking about this first game that we're going to go through?
I'm feeling really good about this first game. Poland versus Turkey.
Yeah.
Turkey in their first game didn't really do all too great up against Moldova. Of course, Moldova being one of those teams outside of the server. But Turkey as well, I feel like a 16-8 on that game was not really too impressive. But up against Poland now, and they've actually redeemed themselves yesterday. Able to look at that game. Turkey just absolutely destroyed Albania the other day, about like 16-2. Really had no chance. And up against Poland, both of them playing similar maps, similar map pool. I'm really excited to see what they have in store today, considering that.
Yeah, and well, I'm just thinking if I guess we can see the rosters as well, so we can talk a little bit about the players, because it's going to be just a second until we see the rosters. But of course, for the team of Turkey, we're going to have basically Eternal Fire Academy, that they are also playing alongside Wycadia, and he's been promoted to the main team and instead of Emor. So he's getting some experience there. And always when I'm getting to cast the academy teams, they look really promising, right? Because they're the academy teams of very good teams. They get help, of course, if they need from the main team coach or even the players. So I'm sure Eternal Fire Academy, even though they lost that game against Moldova, I think they still can get something really great going on here against Poland. But then again, Poland, they seem like a really strong team, and I think if you compare the two teams, I think Ignis Serpents, the team that a bunch of the players from Poland are playing for, it's technically rated a little bit better. And also during the group stage, they had a little bit of a harder group alongside Hungary, Croatia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina, although the latter didn't really show up all that much, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. You don't get a second chance. Well, you did get a second chance technically, because even if you lost the game, you could still go through. But it's, if you don't get the wins, then you're not going to go through to the playoffs. Let's see the team of Turkey, and let's see who we're talking about. I did say Wycadia, alongside it is Trojan, M-Star, Jota, and Cyber.
Yeah, this is a very good lineup, and we saw that it was not only just Wycadia fragging out on the server yesterday, because I think that people will point at Wycadia considering his recent promotion into the main Eternal Fire squad, as you said, instead of Emor. But Trojan was really good on that AWP. We have the rest of the players being able to activate. Cyber being really good at entry fragging sometimes, along with M-Star. And the support in Jota as well has been also fantastic. So, Turkey have been such a good squad so far. And I'm really excited to see what they bring to the server, especially with this 5.
Just going to quickly reiterate, he is in the main team, but he figures as a stand-in, so maybe it's not really a promotion, although I'm pretty sure that was what was said before. But in any case, we're gonna get to see Wycadia alongside his teammates, and it's a hard game. They're gonna play against Poland, so let's pull up the roster for Poland as well, talk a little bit about them as well. SNX, Olymp, Casey, Moonwalk, and Zan, and they topped their group. They won against Hungary 16-13, against Croatia 16-14, and against Bosnia and Herzegovina 16-9. So they got a 3-0. That's where they're playing the second seed of Group C. It's if you didn't see the bracket, it's Group A against Group D and Group B against Group C. First seed plays second and second plays first, and all of that. So there's a lot of interesting matches, but this one that the production picked is also an interesting one. All of them, I'd say, are equally impressive to see. I mean, Israel against Serbia, Moldova against Hungary, and Montenegro against Ukraine. I feel like all of them can go either way, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see on the server. And as it is going to be best of threes, right? We're going to see best of threes, at least for this stage, because if you get through to the semifinals, you're qualified. So every match after that is going to be best of ones. It's just a case of seeding. But this one is where you have to win. If you win this one, you qualify. for the WEC 2023, you get your ticket to Yash. And yeah, it's you're a best of 3 away. Congratulations to all the teams that made it here, but they still need one more win.
Yeah, on top of that though, Poland have also only played a single map so far in the group stage. They've only ever played Mirage. So going to this best of 3, we have to be able to see Poland step out of their comfort zone a little bit, because sure, they've had relatively smooth enough games, but the thing is they're all on Mirage. We haven't got to see another map. You know, I know for sure, obviously, because Ignis Serpents also compete in other events, that they are good on other maps. But when it comes to this international CS, these international lineups, this World Cup style of CSGO, where these teams are a little bit more unpredictable, we have to see them play on other maps. And that's kind of the scary waters that I see happening here in the best of 3 stages in the playoffs, because I'm just looking at right now what the maps that Turkey had played. We saw Mirage yesterday out from them. It was Mirage and then Ancient, so they have a little bit wider of a pool here. Yeah, Ancient and Vertigo, so 3 completely different maps here, and you know, 2 of those victories for Turkey were absolute stomps as well. So I feel like Poland, sure, they've gotten some great results. They've topped their group 3-0, but Turkey, they are no slouches as well here, because they've shown a little bit wider of a pool here. And it's at the end of the day, it's whether or not, you know, the wider map pool or just being better on an individual map will win out the game today and advance to the semis.
Yeah, it's a very good point, right? And Turkey actually picked Inferno for their own map pick, so that's actually going to be an interesting twist, as they would have Mirage as the decider. So yeah, I mean, it should be an interesting game. I don't see Poland getting through this one easily, right? Because yeah, they're the favorite team. I don't think anyone doubts that, but it's just, we're gonna get to see. I would expect to see all 3 maps. I would be really surprised if Poland just runs through this one, any percents it, and you know, just ends it quickly. Because again, Turkey, they're not a bad team. Yes, it might not be the main team of Eternal Fire, but it's still, I've seen Eternal Fire Academy play before in different tournaments, and they looked pretty strong. They know what to do. Of course, again, just reiterating the point that they're an academy to a very good team, and they're gonna get some help in certain situations, especially maybe with the demo reviews and all of that. So I'm sure they're getting a lot of insights with the help of some people from the main team as well. And this is I would say this is a big breakthrough moment from them.
Yeah, and they're also really confident. I'm just looking at this right here. Poland picked into Ancient, and Turkey had picked the T side rather than the CT side. Because usually on Ancient, it's a very CT, it's one of the more CT-sided maps along with Overpass. You'd be typically expecting them to pick the CT side, and they picked into the T side. So I feel like they have something in store. They have something special to bring to the table. We don't really see something like that happen. And of course, moving on to Inferno, where I feel like it could be a little bit of a middle ground, because it's one of those maps that everyone really knows how to play. It's not Poland's, you know, permaban. It's a map that they've played before in plenty of other tournaments. And then Mirage being, you know, as a decider, that's going to be a huge middle ground, because both these teams show that they can play Mirage, but more so Poland. So I feel like if Turkey are going to win this, it might have to be a 2-0 victory, because I feel like Poland have Mirage under their belt. Considering the caliber of opponents they've been playing, you know, like we've been saying for the past few days, across all the streams, across all the days, Group A and Group B have been where the action has been at, along with Group D. You know, Group C hasn't gone too much, because I feel like you could expect Moldova and Turkey to come through, you know, every single time. But when it came to the other groups, it wasn't as clear. So just looking at these, you know, maps, I feel like I said, it'll just have to be a 2-0 from Turkey. But there is still a possibility, if they're going to be able to, you know, come firing on all cylinders on Mirage, and they're able to get the kills, get the entry frags like they were doing up against Albania, you know, I feel like they could do it.
Yeah, and I was looking over at some statistics for the academy team, right, for Turkey, and it's been some time since they played, because of course Waikadia, he transferred over to the main team in April, so they had about a month where I don't think they got any games in. But on Ancient, they're on a 50% win rate, on against Honorous, but lost against Boston Crab. And on Mirage, it was actually a win both against both Honorous and Boston Crabs, a loss against Big Academy. So, you know, they, even if Waikadia moved to the main team, he still can play alongside his teammates that he once played with, and he surely knows how to get with the team there, with the strategies and everything. Because I don't know if a lot of things changed since they didn't really get to play a lot of games. They didn't really find a replacement for him, or maybe he's just a stand-in. And he's probably at some point he could come back to to the team, but we're gonna have to wait and see exactly what their plan is. Because again, as you pointed out, those are good maps for them. Also, Inferno, I don't think there's any recorded games. Oh, there's a couple of recorded games, and those are both losses. But in the end, it's been some time, so maybe they're playing against different teams as well. At least they had a game against the Polish team, and that worked out well. So it's not Honorous they're playing against, but at least maybe employ some of those strategies. Maybe the playstyle is more or less the same, because same region, maybe same playstyle. It's a big maybe.
Yeah, everything is just really a maybe in this event. You can't really predict anything. A lot of these teams you just cannot get a demo of, especially a academy team as well, like Eternal Fire. You're not going to get too many demos available to you. Of course, the events that Eternal Fire Academy or Turkey rather play are tournaments like ESEA Advanced, EDC, which was the last time they played was in January, February. So their last games, their last HLTV appearances were in CCT South Europe in the play-ins, and they immediately got eliminated first try in the first best of 3. Taken down 0-2, getting taken down the round of 16 in ESEA Advanced. And then even before that, February, we're looking at December. So there's not a lot of information here. You can't really anti-strat here if you're Poland. It'll just have to be by some other means, and probably just being better and more sharper on the server, I guess, today. But I think that's just been the case for all the matches so far.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a gauge of how the team is going to perform, right? Unless it's a full team, we can just base off, I don't know, individual performances, I guess. And again, usually the Turkish players, they're very individually gifted players, so you can expect a lot of aim duels that are going to be won by them. But as we've seen Poland go through their group as well, it wasn't necessarily a bad performance, because again, they topped their group. They won against both Hungary and also Croatia, which had a pretty good team. So those are very important wins. They were close. It wasn't an easy group to top, but they still did it, and they're still technically, if you think about how it goes, you technically get an easier game into the playoffs because you won your group. So you're gonna get to play against the second seed of the other group. Not necessarily in this situation, but it's just technically, if you think about it, if you get a place against the second seed in a group, they're probably not the best team, because the best team are the first seed. So that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just really curious to see how everything is going to go. I do hear that there's some slight technical issues for that's why you still see us and not the game. So we're going to try to get that fixed as soon as possible, so we can get into the game, get into the best of 3, and yeah, see who's going to qualify for the WEC 2023.
Yeah, that's really just how it's been, just seeing how, who's going to be able to qualify at the end of the day. Just looking at this, like we said, it's going to be a very close game. Just to sum it all up, both these teams, are they're going to step out their comfort zone here in the best of 3s, not playing the maps that they're most comfortable with. But as we said, we do have a few server issues, so we're going to get that resolved. And when we're back, we'll bring you guys the action of this next game. So don't go anywhere. We'll take a break here.
One purpose, one dream, one rhythm, one step closer to glory.
Enemy spotted.
They say history remembers the winner. So who will be the ones writing the future? The halls of power call for their kings. The ones who won't back down. The ones who believed. The ones who knew that over 100 nations can't be wrong. Join the fight between August 24th and September 3rd as Yash becomes the world's esports capital.
In the heart of Yash, Romania, the world's top gamers have gathered for the ultimate showdown. IESF brings heart-stopping matches across a variety of gaming genres in an electrifying experience that celebrates the passion and dedication of esports athletes from around the globe. This is more than just a tournament. This is where champions are born, legends are made, and anything is possible. Get ready to witness the ultimate display of skill, strategy, and heart. The IESF World Esports Championship. It's about to take your breath away.
Do you think you've got what it takes? The challenge will be tougher than ever. In 2023, International Esports has a new home. Over 100 nations fighting for the championship in a celebration of everything that makes esports great. Who will rise up to the challenge? Who will be the world champion?
One purpose, one dream, one rhythm, one step closer to glory.
Enemy spotted.
They say history remembers the winner. So who will be the ones writing the future? The halls of power call for their kings. The ones who won't back down. The ones who believed. The ones who knew that over 100 nations can't be wrong. Join the fight between August 24th and September 3rd as Yash becomes the world's esports capital.
In the heart of Yash, Romania, the world's top gamers have gathered for the ultimate showdown. IESF brings heart-stopping matches across a variety of gaming genres in an electrifying experience that celebrates the passion and dedication of esports athletes from around the globe. This is more than just a tournament. This is where champions are born, legends are made, and anything is possible. Get ready to witness the ultimate display of skill, strategy, and heart. The IESF World Esports Championship. It's about to take your breath away.
Do you think you've got what it takes? The challenge will be tougher than ever. In 2023, International Esports has a new home. Over 100 nations fighting for the championship in a celebration of everything that makes esports great. Who will rise up to the challenge? Who will be the world champion?
And we are back. We're ready for the game. Just waiting a little bit on the last player to ready up, and we're gonna go into the server. And again, I'm really excited about this one. I'm really curious to see how Ancient will play out, right? Because it wasn't necessarily a map that wasn't played during the group stages, even though it was best of ones. And maybe you're not really going for a map like Ancient in best of ones, but we did see it a couple of times, and it was very interesting. We did see it between Hungary and Bosnia and Herzegovina. It was a very one-sided game for the side of Hungary. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how it goes between Poland and Turkey, because again, it's not a bad map for either of those teams, so it should be interesting.
Yeah, and as we were saying earlier on, it's just like what makes it even more interesting is that it seems like Turkey has some special stuff up their sleeve. You know, picking into the T side on a CT-sided map on your opponent's map pick. It seems like they might have some, you know, tricks up the sleeve on their T side, and I'm interested to see that, because if they pick the T side, it's telling me that, you know, they have a really good T side, and that if they get a really good T side going and they move on to the easier side and the CT side, it's less work, you know, especially on a CT sided map. And that's why I said there's a real opportunity that Turkey could get the 2-0. And we're going to start out here on Ancient, Poland off onto that CT side. And as we're saying, Turkey on that T side, 2 players are on. There are actually 3 players for Poland are here on the B bomb site. And in typical fashion on this map, it seems to be a lean towards this section of the map. We're going to see Molotovs, all the utility to be dropped in SNX to get the first kill. On to N-Star. And here we are on a 5 on 4 Arcadia with quick frag as well into Moonwalk, and trades are on in, but the T side are making some nice work to keep things alive, especially with KC on 1 HP. Jota is able to find that kill to SNX, and now the single man advantage is here as the bomb looks to go down, and it will. Jota in a close position, along with Trojan here as well. Now trying to retake in, and KC does get that first frag, and Arcadia is on low HP, but the same could be said for KC, and that's what makes things interesting. And Olymp finding that frag now. It's Arcadia with just 3 HP to get this clutch going, but they both line up. They both possibly line up. He's able to get the first, and now Olymp is just there trying to defuse the bomb, but he's actually going to get off it. Arcadia calls his bluff, but this time around, Olymp is holding. He's holding. There's not enough time, and Poland, they're able to win the round and get the kill. Unfortunate there, but by the finest, the slimmest of margins, Poland take the pistol round.
Well, I mean, it was a good try from Turkey, but it will be Poland in the end to pull away with a defuse and the round in their favor. Now, Turkey, they do force up here, as they did get to plant the bomb, so there was some extra money in their bank. So let's see how this one pans out for the side of Turkey, because it's not a bad buy at all, and they're playing against 3 MP9s and 2 M4s. Good need to start things off in a main, like Adia down to 63, but, you know, he's still as dangerous as ever. As Olymp is looking in towards main, trying to spray them down. Some more damage into Arcadia, but they make it close to the side. Casey, he's been dinked but not taken out. He actually gets a kill. Zan takes down Cyber, and even with the Galileos and the AKs, he won't be enough. Zan will finish off Trojan, and that's going to be Poland converting the second round as well, forcing Turkey into an eco. And, you know, it's a good round to win, especially with the weaponry that they were using. But right now with the pistols, it's going to be Turkey, and we'll see how they manage to get by. If they can manage to take down a couple of players and get a bomb planted, that's a very good prospect for them, as they will be moving into the buy round next.
Yeah, it'd be impressive to get that bomb down. That's their real goal here, not really winning the round. Anything after that bomb plant would simply be a bonus for them. And Arcadia's gotten off to a flying start, running in with the Tech 9. SNX down 6 feet under, but as you can see there, the superior weapons getting activated, but not superior for much longer as Moonwalk caught off by another Tech-9 on M-Star. Now they can get this bomb down possibly, but the thing is that bomb's in between a rock and a hard place, and Zan has gotten 2 kills as well. So it's just that Deagle. Any prospect that they had in this round has been completely shut down here, and the rotate's already going along with it as well, so he's not going to be able to get this bomb down surely. It seems like Zan has his number. He's already in main. Trojan just with knife in hand, thinking that he's going to be able to get here for free. And Zan is just going to perforate his skull, get the headshot. And Poland find themselves the conversion. So no bomb plant there, but Turkey actually did get close. It's really, they just had a little bit of a gap in their offense, and Poland exploited that perfectly, being able to split around. But I would say it's not too bad. They got 3 kills, you know, decent amount of damage to the economy of Poland. But now they have the guns out, and it's going to be another, it's going to be the first real challenge, I guess, here for Poland.
And, you know, they took down 3 players on a pistol round. It's not bad. They dealt a lot of economical damage. It's Jota. Takes down Casey. He was blinded, but it didn't matter. So SNX goes for the peaks. A kill, but only the one. As Trojan is there to trade out 4-on-3 right now, favoring Turkey. And it is a good start. Just coming out the gate swinging as they get their first weapon, or not the first weapons, because that was the second round, but, you know, a full-on buy. Just getting a message across to Poland just to make sure that they're, I don't think they already won the game, because the game is not won, not by a long shot, as Moonwalk tries to address towards mid inside the red room, caught out by Jota. Zan will take down Trojan, but now he needs to be careful. The second player, and also Jota needs to be careful of the op, but they will find out soon enough that B side is completely open. That should prompt a quick bomb plan, and, you know, maybe a retake from Poland, but even saving is not a bad idea here, considering the money that they do have, although they do still know there's a player close to red room, and Jota, he's looking in the wrong direction, making it a 2-on-2 as Olam takes him down, and now there's a chance for the side of Poland. Turkey, they cannot let this one slip away, as it has been a pretty good round for them, and as the bomb is, it is planted and taking faster and faster. Oh, M-Star, good spam through the smoke, deals some damage, but Olim takes down Wycadia, and now M-Star is in a 1-on-2. There's a missed shot. M-Star jumping through the smoke and taking them both out, clutching it up 1-on-2. Risky jumped there as the Opera could have taken him down, but that missed shot meant that Turkey wins that round 100%. Very well played there by M-Star, and that is the opening round for them as well.
That was a beautiful round out from Turkey. I like how they're approaching this Ancient T side. We're seeing plenty of, you know, individual gunfights and trust in each other, I guess, so that they are able to take these, you know, gunfights favorably with full confidence, and it seems like they're going to be able to take Poland out. But I feel like that's not replicable. It's not repeatable over and over again. You know, 1v2 clutches are very hard, and you're not going to be able to get that every single round here. You know, looking at a realistic viewpoint, we'll see a first kill go the way of Poland, and a second one in Cave. Acadia peeking through, not going to find success this time around. And Jota in mid. Cyber's also gotten a frag right back, and that nade, that's going to kill SNX. Oh, so that's beautiful. Now Turkey have been able to equalize the numbers, and Trojan activating with the big green, taking down another kill, and he's looking the right place as well to find another frag, and he stays still, just clips and takes that frag, and now it's a 1-on-3, so it's immediately, once again, Turkey, these individual 1v1s, turning it from a 5-on-3 to just a 1-on-3. Casey does have this flank, he'll get the first, but there's 2 more players to find after this. He's playing the trigger discipline. We've seen this fail so many times, but it might not fail this time around. Oh my goodness, this is huge from Casey. Now it's a 1-on-1, he could possibly do it, gets the headshot, but the M4A4 just inferior to the AK-47, even though he hit the headshot. It's not gonna find the round, and that's so unfortunate. Oh, that was Poland's to take, I feel, at that point. And oh, you just got to be hurting it there if you're Casey, because he hit the headshot. He couldn't do anything more than that, but Turkey barely staying alive. But to be fair, a brilliant recovery out from them nonetheless.
Yeah, and straight away, even from the first buy round, it just gets close. It wouldn't be expected for one-sided game. And Poland, for this eco, they decide to push through mid, finding no one. Turkey chose the right side to approach, just pushing into B main and just getting themselves onto the side. Cyber taking down Casey, M-Star. He would be very happy to find all those ecos, but he's been fully blinded, and that was a perfect flash from Zan. Now Trojan. Oh, with a Mac then, that's even better. If he finds all of the ecos here, he can farm up a lot of those monies. As the bomb is still peaking faster and faster. He tried to go for a... Wait, what happened? They tried to go for a fake defuse. How did Trojan go down to... his own molly, or what happened there? Trojan just basically suicided somewhere. You know, yesterday, so listen to this, Diddler. Yesterday I got to cast a game where it was complete decimation on nuke of a team, and then one of their players, they were trying to scramble a strat, and he went up the ladder on nuke going towards silo. As he approached the top of the ladder, he fell, and both me and Sneaky, because I was casting with Sneaky, we just died of laughter. He was like, I don't know how those things happen, but you know, it's just the pressure, I guess.
It usually is, especially when someone starts shooting at you and you start shaking. That's when the mistakes happen, I feel, as well, especially on nuke. But here we are again, back into round number 7. SNX with that kill onto Wikidia. No shenanigans this time around. No suicides. It's gonna be straight up CS, straight up battles this time. Casey peeking from Donut. It's gonna be, I believe, M-Star to lead the charge here. And Shota's actually going to go to all of it. This battle will be the next one. Casey, though, holding it down. He's pivoted back, looking towards the actual A-bomb site itself. Might be in between two players, but Shota has gotten another. Zan is getting pressured from all angles, but Trojan holds it down. Sure, SNX is able to find a kill on the B site, but it's Shota running it down here on the A side of things. And oh my goodness, he's run through all of them. Turkey taking that round. And Poland, you couldn't do anything there. Those shots were just so clean.
Wow. Just very impressive from Turkey. And again, I said before we started, usually the Turkish players, they're individually gifted. They're individually very good aimers. And we can see that in Jota. 9 kills so far for him. And it's another eco for Poland. So, I guess now we understand why Turkey chose to start on the T side. They're very good at aiming, and also their strategies are looking pretty well. Wikidia taking down SNX to open up the round for Turkey. But okay, Casey, you're a gifted individual as well. Very nice Deagle headshot, moonwalk. Very close to B main, but the swing is fast from M-Star. They're trying to flank them, but they're going to be made here. Casey does get cyber, though. And, Trojan actually missing. So, needs to get himself back to the side. He's on very low HP. Actually spammed down by Casey. All of them pushes through the smoke inside the cave, so they won't expect him. Very nice headshot, but now he's down to Wikidia. And we need to see why he was promoted to the main team for Eternal Fire. At least standing in. Very good damage. The defense has been stopped. Even though Wikidia stopped spamming, he's gonna throw the smoke. Casey will win that duel, and I think there's plenty of time. It should be plenty of time here to get the defuse. Just trying to make it out sound. Yeah, it's no problem. They get it in time. So that's another round for Poland, and a very good recovery from them. Casey, he was so smart with the AK. This spam right here and holding down for his teammate. Also the push from all in through the smoke and cave. That was very well executed by Poland, and you know, Wikidia, it was a nice try, but when you're down to a 1-on-2, it's going to be hard either way. So Poland put another round on the board, and Turkey, they're down in the dumpster in terms of their economy.
Yeah, but I feel like they will be pushing in every which way to be able to find this kill and find this round. And Olympus just naded Trojan out of the server. So not a good start out here from Turkey, especially looking to redeem themselves. Not really redeem themselves, but try and trade back around that they lost last time around. M-Star peeking through, and that's not a good spray control at all. That's not good at all. And now Wikidia trying to recover the situation here, but Casey has gotten 2 quick frags as well. So their numbers have been absolutely depleted down to just 2. So a 5-on-2 conversion here for Poland shouldn't be all too difficult. And Zan just taking the head off of Cyber completely. And Wikidia now, the young man promoted up into the side of Eternal Fire. Gets the first headshot, looking for some more, spraying through. Look at the left side, but SNX has his number. Holds it down, an easy enough hold out from Poland as they take the lead here. And as you said, you know, Turkey, they don't have a lot in their economy. Had really no residual cash, didn't have the loss bonus going for them, so they're gonna have to take an eco or possibly a force buy depending on the circumstances going into this round, because just wondering, yeah, it's gonna be a full eco.
Yeah, maybe it was Turkey, right? We were talking about how Turkey are looking good and all of that, but it is Poland to pull through with that eco round, and that just, you know, shakes up the confidence of the Turks a little bit. So let's see what they get done with this, with those pistols, because in their last eco that they played, right, it was a very good situation where they got 3 kills, almost got the bomb planted as well. And if they can surprise Poland here and take down a couple of players, that would be good. But Casey, he has some other plans there. Cyber, very good headshot to Zan, but Casey already took down his whole team. So Cyber, while he does get 1 kill, that's the only one he will get. And, you know, the op was retrieved, but at least they deal some damage. And they're looking for any kind of damage they can get here on a full pistol round. So we're going to see how it goes, because right now, they will be able to buy up, so we'll see AKs from them. No op, though. And Zan can actually make use of the op for the long-range duels. But, you know, it comes down to how Turkey are using their utility. If they can force Zan back or forwards and get him into an awkward position where he has to fight close quarters, then they stand a pretty good chance.
And we'll see them lean towards A this time around. It's going to be Olymp right in front of this A main opening. Does have a bit of utility ready in his hand to make sure that they aren't going to be able to storm in how they want to. But I feel like the opportunities that Turkey have here are pretty endless. Really comes down to what they're able to create with their mind. But they've already gotten a decent T side, I'll just be honest with you. This is already a good basis, and that is a good flash to flash themselves in. M-Star wins the first duel and the second as well. That op shooting right in between 2 players. That is the most unlucky, the unluckiest the shots that he could have possibly let out. You know, letting fire in between both players. Probably thought he had at least one. But now Poland are just standing by a thread here with just 2 players alive. And this round, of course, is certainly done. So a good job out from Turkey. You know, they would have been at the brink of a reset once more if they had lost out their money here. But even after that, their money is still fragile into the next round, because winning this round will reduce their loss bonus. And they have dropped a player as well. So I'm wondering how things go here. Now they have a bit of money in the bank account, especially because they have got that plant down. But I was just scared that, you know, as I saw Wikidia go hunting, they might have let a little bit too much off the leash, and I was scared that they could have possibly lost a little bit more than what they're, you know, wanting. But it's nothing dangerous. They're going to be able to get a buy up. They have plenty of cash in the bank account, and now Poland going to have their AWP back, and they're going to challenge for this round.
Yeah, you know, it's an important round, I would say, for both of those teams. Both of them not doing that well in the money department. So, all in. Tries to get aggressive, and that double peek is perfect. They take down Jota. They spotted the bomb. That's valuable info. They will not challenge for the bomb control, but, you know, they get the info that the bomb was towards A main, and it can still be SNX. He has a one-way that he can use, or maybe not. Wikidia, he didn't see him either. Unless he was going to see through first, and Wikidia will be the one to take down SNX. Surprising him in the smoke. Slowly making his way through the cave, and on the side it is Moonwalk. I think he expects Wikidia to walk out, and he's not going to. He's just going to wait behind the smoke, tucked in the corner there inside the cave, while his teammates trying to make a move on the A side. And Olymp, he has a molly ready in case it is needed. But where do Turkey go? They're very separated here with 40 seconds left on the clock. They need to decide on a point to attack. And the bomb is getting very close to this A side. Olymp goes for the shoulder peaks, and the molly is good. Takes down both of them, and now there's no help. That's the biggest problem. They were trying to fake out a B hit, but Cyber, he still has a chance if he finds Olymp in time, another molly. So the bomb can be retrieved, but you have to wait a little bit. Cyber going for another peek here. He knows there's a player here. Very good flash. Cyber taking down Casey. Oh, but the bomb plan can be denied. Moonwalk, he saves the day for Poland. And that's exactly what happens when you leave 2 less time to get the play in, and you have everyone split all across the map. It was a 2-player push through A main, 2 players coming late into Donut. So yeah, maybe not the best play from Turkey. And luckily for Poland, it actually works out for them, as Moonwalk does deny the bomb plan, because if he wouldn't have done that, he would have been in a 1-on-2 in a pretty tough situation.
A very dicey round for both sides, but you know, Poland pulling through in the end. Well done to them, man. going into this final round and a half, I would really love to see Turkey get an 8-7. Like I said, like we were talking about earlier, as they picked into this T side, if they just get a decent enough T side here, and this is more than decent right now, that CT side will just be a whole lot easier for them and could set themselves up for success on Inferno, a map that, as we've been talking about the statistics, Poland haven't been really too good in that department, in that map.
It seems to be there's a slight issue here. Hopefully everything will be resolved in a second. As I hear that it's not going to be too long of a pause. So hopefully, yeah, as it gets really close, those kind of breaks can actually kind of stop the momentum a little bit for you. But it all comes down to how long you're going to wait, right? Because if it's something that it's out of your hands and you can't really do anything about it, well, it is what it is. You're just going to wait for things to solve themselves. But if it's something you can solve and it just takes a long time, it gets frustrating. But, it is what it is. And we get back into the game. Last round of the first half. And we've talked about Jota, right? Being the highlight player right now in this map, at least for Turkey. But for Poland, Casey, he's been doing a lot as well. He did get that quad kill against the Pistols, but apart from that, he's been getting kills as well. The very important kills, impactful kills. And let's see how this one plays out, as Poland looking to be a little bit more aggressive in mid, taking complete control over it. But it's a fast play to A from the side of Turkey. The smokes come in. There's no smoke for Donut, which might be an error or a chance for them to get a lot of kills. M-Star, Wycadia, and Cyber find one each. Moonwalk tries to sneak into this or through the smoke and deny the bomb plant. It wasn't allowed by Wycadia, and it's down to SNX 1-on-4, taking down M-Star. So now they know where he is. But it's still going to be a very hard situation to deal with. And if he wants to win this one, well, Trojan will not allow it. Turkey, they managed to win the first half, 8-7. And they will swap sides. But is the T side better for Poland? Or were they just overwhelmed on their better side?
Yeah, that's the, questionable part that I'm thinking right now. Turkey are just, they picked in that T side knowing that they were going to be the better team on that T side, right? So I think Poland had to come into this map knowing that, because Turkey, you don't really see teams picking into their T side unless they know that they're going to be better at it. But going into Poland's T side, the real question is, what do they have in store here? They, of course, picked this map, so they should be able to bring the same heat as Turkey. But it's just the fact that Turkey are now on a CT side on a map that they're really good at, that just makes things so much harder. But all in B-hopping his way in along with Moonwalk, they're going to get that immediate planted. That's going to be very important for the economy out here for Poland. And Casey has just gotten another frag and taken the duels here in CT, and it's a complete clean up here into the B bomb side. A quick pistol round, dispatched off completely by Poland, and a good start here to the second half.
Yeah, tying it up really, really quickly there. And I was looking over at the statistics for Ignis Serpents, because 3 players from that team are playing for Poland. And Ancient is a 50% win rate map with 4 wins and 4 losses. And actually, CT side is way better than the T side. They're about 46.2 round win percentage on the T side and 57.9 on the CT side. Had some close calls with Astralis Talent, but I was Sprout actually. So, very interesting to see how well Turkey are doing, considering maybe they're not at the same level as the teams that team played against. But, getting aggressive here towards B main, very smart choice. But now Jota can be in a very bad spot, because they're going to wrap around through CT, and he's going to be checked. He does take down SNX, so at least they still have the player advantage. Zan will make it to the side as well, or at least into the temple. He's going to swing out. Gets only 1. Cyber trades. Casey finds 1 as well. And Cyber is down to a 2-on-2. Trojan has an MP9. Wycadia with a Galil. The best duel taken there by Casey, but there's still a good chance for him to take down at least a player. No, Trojan will deny that, and now it is Olymp He is almost full HP, but he's against an MP9 and an AK now from Wycadia, and they need to hold. Oh, the tap wasn't good. Olymp winning that duel, and Wycadia will hold down the angle, but Olymp, he realized that no one is defusing, so he saves the round for Poland, but Turkey, they make it very costly for the side of Poland, losing 4 players there, and it seems like Olymp has to drop for SNX. So, yeah, it won't be a bad eco here. Again, if they take down 2 or 3 players, it's actually going to be very good for them as they will move into the bye round. Because, yes, Poland will get double digits, but they will be on very bad money, so they could still, Turkey can still force them into an eco.
That's where things get interesting here. We always get into these stages, and especially in best of ones where since it's only one map played, it decides everything. You can be a little bit more loose here considering it's a best of 3. Especially with Turkey, not it being their map pick. But 2-3 kills isn't, out of the realms of possibility because, they have an AK-47 in their hands, but they've already prepped here into the B site. And there goes the rifle out of their hands. So now it's going to be a very difficult task out here for Turkey. 4 pistols. And they're just going to save here, it seems. Or maybe just set for some exit frags. I don't see why you save. They have armor. Okay, sure. They have Kevlar. But it doesn't seem right, really. They still have an opportunity to get a few of these kills. You don't have really anything to save aside from that armor. It's not going to do much for your economy. I would say the goal here is maybe just to swarm individual players at a time and get a rifle. But Olymp is in a very dangerous position. I'm really not liking this. The economy for Poland isn't great at all. And then Olymp here, give himself up here possibly to hand over an AK-47 to the Turks. But see now, peeking in, Olymp. Running in. Now he knows that there's a stack here. Oh, but he's going to get taken down by Shoda. Well, it isn't too bad here. We said that they needed 2 or 3 kills and, they only got 1. But Poland now in double digits, 10-8 scoreline. The AWP is going to be whipped out immediately by Trojan. We'll see here as Poland are going to get challenged for the first time here in the second half.
Well, let's see their approach. They do have an AWP as well. That's going to be Trojan using the big green. Looking into mid. Poland, they concentrate a lot of their players towards A main, and the flashes come over, the smokes as well. And Jota just hiding behind the box inside. He's going to swing out, but he won't find that kill, even though he gets the headshot. M-Star trying to answer through the smoke, but that's going to be a perfect nade from Olymp. What an execution from Poland. That was just wonderful to see. Fast play into the site, taking down 3 players already on Wycadia alongside Cyber. They're just looking for the save. Not really a reason to try and force the issue here because chances are very slim. And Wycadia still waiting for some exit frags. Olymp checked towards mid and no one was spotted there. And they're actually going to take this save. Just keep all the players alive. Even though Turkey might be able to save 2 weapons, it's just more important to keep the economy good. Wycadia will take down Moonwalk though, so yeah, just throw that idea out of the window. They're not going to be, there's going to be 5 players surviving, but it's still around for Poland in a very decisive one at that. It was a very nice play to begin with. The execution, everything about it was really, really nice.
Yeah, now especially with Poland getting themselves to 11, getting our first gun round as well. Kind of humbles Turkey a little bit because they're currently scoreless here in the second half. It's 4-0 start, and they're going to be down to a half by. Wycadia will have to go with Future. Just about dodges the grenades, and now can get entered into battle here as a gladiator, but going to get taken down, so not so long will he be able to live. But at least he got 1, which means that this is just going to be an equilibrium for now. It's going to be 3 players though creeping down the B ramp side, maybe able to catch off Moonwalk, who's been caught in between 2 mines and caught in between 2 angles, and he's been able to take that kill down, and along with Jota with MP9. This has gotten very interesting, and one of those kills that actually dropped the bomb. Now Trojan running in from the flank side. That op is holding, but it doesn't seem like he realized that Trojan is in this position at this moment in time. So now he's pincered in between a lot of positions here, but I don't know if he'll get caught right now. I really don't know because Trojan is slow walking. I think that he suspects that he's going towards A. But these mid players might be in for a world of hurt. It might be in for a pleasant surprise. But no, they've read this completely wrong. This is a complete wrong read. They're not towards A, they're towards B. They slipped right through. It's just the timing didn't favor them at all. They're going to be able to get this bomb down, and before you know it, I think Turkey might just set up for a safe here. They have M4s, they have an AK. You know, they can't go for this considering that they will be able to get a buy regardless next round, and that there's only 2 players left. Yeah, I'd say they can go for this. They can definitely go for this. So we'll see M-Star leading the way here. And Molotov, though, blocking their entry path. Thing is, there's only 1 player with a kit, and that's Cyber. And they've given away their position. Cyber's going to run in first. Maybe pick up a kit along the way. But oh, he's just gotten that first frag. It's a 1-for-1. And those are both the players falling. The kit's been picked up. And there you have it. Poland weren't able to buy enough time. Turkey will get that bomb defusal. And it's going to be a 9th round here. Turkey back on the board. Back to winning ways. Getting themselves their first round in the second half. And maybe they can build off that momentum. Get a few rounds more. But I wonder what Poland are going to bring to the table into the next round after how that round panned out. Because I feel like Turkey will bring more rounds like that into the future.
Yeah, not trying to let Poland get away with too much, but it's not really something that they can, well, they can technically control it, but you know, it all comes down to what the strategies are for Poland and how they line up against the defense of Turkey. As some damage has been dealt already by WEC23. He takes down SNX. That's the first kill of the round, opening up round 21, favoring Turkey here. Again, they're fighting for qualification, I guess. Oh, and Trojan finding KC. That just makes it better for Turkey. 5-on-3. Yeah, if they win it, they qualify for the WEC 2023. All the games after are just for seeding purposes, but this one is the qualification game. You made it through the group stage. You made it to here, but now you need to win here as well. Turkey coming out of Group C as the 2nd place. Poland, Group B, 1st place. And as Poland is trying to slowly move into that A site, Olymp will take down Jota, and WEC23 tries to be the surprise inside the smoke in A main, but Zan is being very slow about it. WEC23, I can't see anyone just yet, but Zan won't realize it. That's the bomb down. 35 seconds left. M-Star will take down Olymp, and now it's all down to Moonwalk. There's a couple of sniper shots coming towards him, and I don't think he knows where from. I mean, it should be obvious, right?
Coming through. And now, player Donut just looking to move back here so that bomb can go down and he can already put himself in a good post plant position. Only a single Molotov in the hands of Moonwalk. It's going to be a very difficult round to play out here for Poland. It's a bit of a scary situation. They're clearing out every angle here, but I don't think it really matters. There's too many angles compared to the players that they have right now. They're gonna drop a Molotov, tap that bomb, try and force the CT players out, but they're not gonna plant at all. They're gonna head back to the B bomb side, I believe. Or maybe even go from the mid side to cut off the rotates. That is also a shout. Acadia, well, to his surprise, there's no one here. They're going to call for the rotate. It's going to be here to the B side. Another 3-on-2 retake out for Turkey. They've had no problem so far with this. Whether or not they're going to be able to convert this time around. Zan's already in a forward position. 3 players to find. All 3 of them coming from CT. The hopper is posted and preying on this angle. Acadia the one to come from the flank side. So it's going to be a pincer play here in the B side. Cyber to lead the way. Flash to come on over. That's going to cause Zam to peek. And he's gotten one. And not the second. Of course, spray control once more. And Cyber has gotten both of them. Again, Turkey converting those 2v3 retakes pretty easily. They've had no problem this time. They have a kit. And that allowed for them more time to expend off the clock. They played it carefully. And easy enough here. Legs 11, a tight scoreline now. They break even with Poland at 11 apiece. And they're going to call a tactical pause on top of it as well.
Yeah, just making sure they have everything in order. Looking to take the lead here, looking to force Poland into an awkward position. Because, you know, it's still the first map of the best of 3, but it's the map picked by Poland. So if Turkey wins this one, they're going to be feeling confident moving into the second map. Second map being, of course, Inferno, picked by Turkey. But it's still a little bit way ahead. We still have to finish this one up. And Poland choose to go for Tech 9s. And, you know, with the pistols, Poland, they have done really well. And if they can do really well in this round as well, they can shake up Turkey a little bit. A lot of aggression, or at least a lot of presence at first towards mid from Turkey. But Poland are not interested. They're interested in an A hit. And a fast A hit at that. The smokes come in. Molly is not late, but the op is there, and the op might be overwhelmed by the Tech 9s. They're not gonna move through the smoke. Moonwalk taking down Trojan. Jota only finding one. M-Star. Oh, do you spray through the smoke or do you go through it? It's a very risky decision, but he's gonna take down a couple of players, making it a 3-on-2. He's still alive, even though he was dinked. And now he's down to Casey and SNX. Casey, he retrieved the op. Can he get a wallbang or another shot? He's going to get a shot on Cyber. Second one onto M-Star, and now it is WEC23 all alone. Doesn't know where the second player is. He's going to tap the bomb. The shot was missed by the upper. WEC23, he gets another chance.
No way.
It's a stick, but the Tech 9 is going to get it done. Casey with the triple kill. And Turkey, there needs to be something done about those anti-ecos, because it's the second time, third time they've lost an anti-eco, and it was just an easy situation. Just, you know, don't get close to Tech 9s with an op, and it should be okay.
It shouldn't be a problem here, but yeah, as you said, those anti-ecos, they need to be cleaned up here by Turkey, because this scoreline could be a lot more one-sided into their favor. Considering they had that slight lead at the end of the half as well, it could have been a lot better out from them. But, you know, those are things that really could have happened. We have to just move on here. Again, round number 24. We'll see things slow down just a little bit. The CT side just getting set in stone. Block off any access points by smoking it off. The change of utility, throwing Molotovs, trading it on forward. Just so that they can't push on forward. If any fast plays want to come in, they're going to be able to, you know, shut them down. And also gives a little bit of info. If they're hiding in any cubbies, hiding any crevices, they will get that information immediately sooner rather than later. But yeah, they're just poking and prodding here, Poland. But it seems like they want to finish on the B side. There's 2 players here, but it seems like they're a bit preoccupied with that mid take. And there is SNX though creeping up to try and take red room control. Split off the rotates completely so that any A players can't really go towards B easily. Especially if they get that bomb plant down as well. M-Star is going to try and take the mid control himself, because he knows that there possibly could be someone in the red room side. And that's going to be the first player spot. And M-Star taking SNX. And now that's going to be the call here for Poland to start pushing in here towards B. And look at all the numbers here. Turkey have made a really good rotate into this section of the map, as Wicadia does strike down 2. And it's only just Casey again. Too tall of a task. And all of Poland fall by the wayside. Turkey, they take that round here. Breaking even once more at 12 apiece here. But they might be ruining the previous losses the previous round losses to the anti-ecos and whatnot, because I feel like they could have been able to get 14 or 15 at that point if they're able to clear those ones up.
Keeping it very close here towards the end of the map, and we had an 8-7 half to start things off, you know, after the first 15, and it just keeps being close. But now Poland, they're in a pistol round again, and you know, if I would have been Poland, just rushed that A side, they weren't really doing that well. This time they split across the map, and as we can see, the result is not good, to say the least, as it is Jota to take down Olymp and Turkey. That is a very fast round in their favor. But now let's see how they react with the weapons, because Turkey, they get themselves in the lead. So let's see if they can extend this lead, as Poland should be able to get an op as well. I don't think they want to get, it seems like they don't want to get an op. SNX doesn't have head armor, and against the M4s, maybe that's not the smartest idea, but you know, we'll see how it goes, as they completely split up on the map, and mid is completely forgotten about by Poland. But there's aggression towards B main, and Wycadia almost catching out Zan. He had the bomb. Trojan though finds one to Casey, but Olymp is there to trade, and now A site is open. The op will be retrieved by Olymp for a second, although Cyber was not paying attention to double doors. They completely forgot, and B site and A site are completely open. Oh, okay, moonwalk. Trying to get pretty close. Although Wycadia sneaked in, no one has any idea. No one's looking in this direction. And he knows there's a player inside the cave, but he heard the player coming back. That's moonwalk going down. Wycadia will tap the bomb. The wallbang won't be good, and Wycadia finds another headshot, but he should know that there's another player here. Wycadia gets off the defuse, and Olymp will be the one to clutch it up.
That's a misplay off from Turkey. I feel like Wycadia has kept doing that. He kept going for the sticks, and it hasn't been working out. But Turkey, I feel like those chances are going to keep coming to them. You know, Poland, in the midst of all that chaos, they've been continuing to the best thing I could say is it's just been a messy game of Counter-Strike, and both teams have had their chances, and all those chances will just keep coming to them. It's really a question of whether or not the opposing side will be able to take those opportunities that are granted to them, and it seems like both of them have done an equally as good job, and that's why we're in this situation now, 13-13. I'm really scared now. This is crunch time, because their economy can really be broken now. Turkey were so close to breaking that economy of Poland, breaking their hearts, getting to 15, having themselves 3 map points to take the map pick away of your opponent. And then now they're in a situation where their money is on the verge of collapsing. So we'll have to see what will happen here. In round number 27, we'll see a bit of a mid play from Poland and a smoke to be dropped. And alongside, along with a Molotov. Just wait here as a flash to drop in. That could be good as Jota. Oh, but Casey blinded, spraying through, still able to find that. So he is only limited to just 1. Single man advantage, and not for long. Trojan double scoping up and taking Olymp. And they'll look to pivot back here towards A, and that's where Turkey are holding. But they might not be able to watch the cross here towards the donut side. That's my real main problem. I'll have to be Poland really simply peeking in towards CT, but there's a flag. Wycadia, easy kill. Bomb dropped as well. Oh no. That's not going to be good at all, because he was the only one there. So Turkey are now able to swarm this position. Casey taken down, a 1-on-3 now, and I don't see Zand being able to win this one out. He's stuck in towards mid, and everyone, they're just swarming up the bomb. They just have to hold it. Donut's even smoked off here, so he doesn't know what he's getting into by pushing this smoke. And he's going to push forward and walk into possibly Trojan's crosshair as he's making his way back here towards the main side. So this is just not possible here for Zan. I just don't see him getting this one. But he's creeping in. They're all looking the wrong way. But no, Trojan turns back around. He's able to find it. And Turkey, well, they convert this round. But the real question is, are they able to convert this round that's coming up right now? Because they've had trouble stringing a few rounds together in Poland. I've had no real problem here in, recovering this situation and getting back to 14, getting up to speed. And Turkey realized that. They'll call a timeout. They want to be sure that they'll make this 15.
Yeah, it's a tough situation, and it's a very important round if they can manage to take it, as Poland really low on money. It is a prime position to be in if you're Turkey right now, to take away the enemy's map pick and be a little bit more comfortable on your own, but they have to get there, and as you pointed out, that's why the tactical timeout was called in. But we get back into the game and we resume freeze time, 28th round, and getting pretty close to the full 30, but Poland, they need another one of those breaks with the Tech 9s, with the pistols. If they manage to do it somehow, it's a very good situation for them as well then, because Turkey are going to be out of money. So this is a very risky one, although Poland are ecoing basically, so they will be able to buy up in the next one as well, even if they lose this one. And they're trying to push in. WEC23 gets a kill, gets a double, make it a triple, and it's only SNX with that Glock. He has the bomb, but I don't think he will be able to sneak by and get a bomb plant. WEC23 though, ooh, reloading in front of that smoke. SNX. Oh, that's actually very smart. Just slip by. You have no idea. Oh, a knife kill? I mean, there's more money. Ooh, SNX, can you get both with the knife? No, he's gonna get both with the Glock. Well, no, he's gonna get only one. M-Star manages to trade in time, and Turkey, they only lose a player in the end, but it is map point for Turkey on the map pick of Poland.
Well, 2 map points here. And yeah, like we were saying, on the map pick of Poland as well, that's not great to see at all. Especially when you're looking at what's going to come next in the map pool, which is Inferno, the map pick of Turkey. And, these are all maps that Turkey have proven themselves on as well. But it's just that if Poland are able to just take one map and send it to decider, Poland have proved to be better on Mirage so far than Turkey, considering their opponents. We'll just have to wait. We'll just have to see. But this is looking like a Turkey win written all over right now. I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen here. WEC23 taking so much damage in the wall bang. It's done enough. And they're going to start with a disadvantage here. We might have to go to the full 30 if Poland are able to capitalize upon this. But there's still 2 players here in the B site. A player in the crevice in mid. Smoke in red room. Oh, that Molotov. Gonna flush him out as well. Not great at all. So he's gonna have to take the battle here. And Olymp has taken, shot it down. Now, what can they even do here? It's a 5-on-3. Double man advantage. 2 players just right here in back CT. They're just waiting for any pushes to come in. But Poland are taking their damn time here. If they take a little bit too much, they might end up in a situation here where they might lose on time. That's the pressure. Oh, but the problem is Olymp has cleared out this A site. And I think once this bomb goes down, Turkey will just have to save. There's no way they're going to be able to contend for this. No way in hell. They just have to keep their economy strong. Keep the money with them. So in round number 30, they'll come in with full force. They'll be able to fully buy into the next round without any repercussions, without any problems. So it's here going to be 14 out here for Poland. We're going the full distance here, Pop.
Yeah, and last time we've seen Poland go the full distance, it was against Croatia, and they were down. I think it was 14-11, 14-12, something like that, and actually managed to win 16-14. But here, that's not a guarantee. Turkey managed to reach 15, and look at that, a lot of damage dealt by the side of Turkey. They got a bomb planted, and they're still going to win the round, Poland, so there's going to be a lot of money in the bank, but is it going to be comfortable for them? Not at all. Yeah, it's going to be, not a lot of util for some of those players, maybe. So it's the first tactical time out of Poland, and trying to make sure that they know what to do to not allow Turkey to close out this first map. Try and get one more on the board to force out overtime and then win there, because right now at this point. Turkey are the only team that can win in regulation. Poland have forced out overtime and then win there. So as we get it back into freeze time, as you said, the full distance round, around 30 out of 30 possible in regulation. It's either going to be overtime, it's either going to be a longer game, or Turkey close it out here with 16-14. They're on the CT side, Poland on the D side. Let's see how Poland approach this round. What could be the final round of the map, or a round that extends the duration. Molly to come through from Trojan. The nade as well, dealing some early damage, but not a lot this time. And they focus more players onto the sites instead of mid, which is smart. But Trojan, oh, he's not going to be peeked by Casey. Casey actually will be spotted, but Trojan misses the shot, and he goes back a second more, and he would be gone. So smartly done to reposition. Trojan finding a headshot through the wall onto Casey, opening up the round in favor of Turkey. That was completely unexpected, and that is unlucky for Casey, but you know, that's what you get for spamming the wall there. In mid, though, it is Olim trying to... How is this a surprise? He finds the ace in Poland, force out overtime. This has got to be one of the worst rounds I've ever saw in my entire life.
No, that went horribly wrong. Oh, that had to be cleaned up there. Turkey even had the advantage. You can't let just one player run you all down. You have to commend though Olim for it. Just beautiful shots being hit by him, but Turkey giving too many 1v1s away. They're so spread out. Maybe they thought that it would have been done and over with, but it wasn't going to be the case here. Overtime, number one, it will be. And we'll have to fight for 19 here. I can't believe it, Pop, man. It's just so weird how this one has panned out. And I don't know how Poland have been able to recover it every single time. Just see once again, no switching sides just yet. That will happen in after 3 rounds of play. Moonwalk is here in cave. He'll try and challenge Trojan. Wicadia's in this section of the map also. That smoke to push on forward. It's the Hopper first, and Trojan hasn't hit in that shot. Moonwalk has given away his position. Down to low HP. He might fall to the Molotov. Hold up. Not to 4 points of health just by simply lingering on a Molotov for too long. Despite a smoke being right in front of him at his disposal. Now, this is a very hectic start here, but it's still not set in stone who's going to win out this round because of the fact that Poland have been with just Olymp holding from the back lines to be that late player, but it's Shota to hold it down. Good advantage being found here, but that's on the low HP player. But Olymp again jumps up with the scroll wheel. Zan finds onto the B side. Will try and join up with the team. Wicadia, labored spray, still finds the headshot. 3-on-3 HP now, not good on Olymp, but they're going to rotate back here to the A site, it seems. And it's going to be Jota to hold it down here in this section of the map. And it's going to be Trojan in the mid side. But they're fully rotated. They fully commit away from the B side. This is not the right call at all. And they're going to hear this. You can see that Wicadia hears this completely. And they've made a huge blunder. Gets the first, though. Now looks for the second. The flash, though. Yes, the flash open. There's not going to be a trade there available. It's going to be Trojan, though, to try and deny things. D-Ops his way with that AWP. No scope, not going to connect. But SNX, oh my goodness, he's got it both. And what's more, Poland in an unfavorable situation. Turkey hand them the 1v1s, and it's their round to take. Poland will have to call a tactical pause on that to calm down because they probably can't believe it themselves.
And with that, they can shake up the confidence of Turkey with rounds like that. For the first, the round that forced out overtime. Secondly, the previous round, it's just Turkey. They had two chances to close out this first map, and they couldn't do it. So Poland are gonna try to be the ones to do it. Tactical timeouts from both teams here, but yeah, they're not in a very good spot right now. Turkey. I wouldn't be either if I would be in their place. Losing rounds like this, rounds like that should never be lost. It's always, it always hits the morale. But we'll see how it goes. Round the game is not over yet. It's just the first round of Poland in overtime. They get the advantage, but they still need 19 to close out the game. So what is the answer from Turkey here? Because I mean, it seemed like their weakness is just the player walking just 2 rounds ago. But let's see if they can stop them in this one and at least get the equalizer, maybe even the advantage before the first half of overtime is over. Because if Poland get away with, I wouldn't necessarily say it's over if they get away with one more, but if they get away with the next 2 and they let it, the first half ends as an 18-15 in favor of Poland, I think that's enough for them to close out this game. And Cyber, perfect timing from Moonwalk to take him down. Molly missed, but the bomb should be planted safely here as Wycadia can make it out, and he's actually going to go down to Olymp. Zan finding a headshot into M-Star. There's the second player flanking, and Zan will somehow miss that shot, even though he seemed like he was spot on. Jota down to 5 HP, taken down by Casey with the wall bang, and that is 17 for Poland. They will end at least the first half of overtime with an advantage.
Oh, that's not going to be great at all. It really isn't great. Okay. It just seems that Turkey have just lost the groove of things. It seems like they've gotten like good kills, it seems, but then Poland just afterwards are just able to recover so nicely, and this game is slipping through their fingers. It's slipping right in between here, and it's really showing, because now if they get a clean T side, it's only 1 round needed to close it out. Oh, but this is nice from M-Star, but immediately traded it out in a 2-on-2. Will be a battle here between Trojan and Moonwalk. It seems a good flick, good consistent flick to get things started here for Trojan. Here onto the A bomb side, a boost stop now. Could look to spot out another flicks up, gets it, and Trojan closes it out. What a banger out from him with that AWP. 16-17, a slight lead at the end of the half for Poland. Turkey are definitely still in it, but Poland, seeing the way they've been able to recover, it seems like it's slightly in their favor now in scoreline and in the map in general. We'll have to see here in our 4th round of overtime. I'm excited to see this one pop.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. It's been 15 rounds, even more actually, 18 rounds since those 2 teams were on those sides, right? Poland on CT and Turkey on T side. So let's see who remembers better on how the enemy's play style is. Molly's coming through, nades as well. Not a lot of damage dealt from the side of Poland, and then Molly is going to force SNX into the corner there. There's going to be a nade as well, but SNX should be okay. I don't think he was spotted by the jump either. There's 4 Turkish players in front of the B side. SNX. Oh, is he going to push through? He's going to push through. He finds one, gets the double as well, and he gets around the corner safely. Moonwalk. Awkward duel against Wycadia. Wycadia finds the second, goes for the third. He almost found it, but Trojan will be the one to answer Casey now. He's on 31 frags at the moment, topping the scoreboard for his team. And also for the server, Wycadia just a frag behind. And how do you play this 2-on-2 as Jota is looking to check the angles? Casey goes down to Jota, and it's down to Olymp in the 1-on-2. The bomb yet to be planted, so he can surprise Trojan at least, if not Jota. But Trojan is not looking in this direction. Olymp finds the first one, goes for the second peek, and he's going to take down Jota. And that will be Poland reaching map point on their own map pick. 18-16. Kind of the same situation as Turkey were in. Poland, they have 2 chances to close out this map. they have better economy. That's the main point.
It's not even just that. It's the fact that when Turkey were 15-13 up, the rounds leading up to it were very shaky. And then now we're looking at Poland 18-16 up. But the thing is, for the past 5, 6, 7 rounds, it's been all Poland. But yeah, the Molotov taking 2 down. That's not a great way to start. They're going to continue to aggressive forward. Troja will run right back at least. At the edge of the smoke. And it seems like it could be curtains in just a moment here for Poland. Being able to win this one now. It's going to be an execute towards A. There's no real numbers here for Poland. So Turkey, if they're going to be able to exploit this at the right time, this could be their call here to bring things to OT number 2, possibly by getting this round and the next. So we'll see this as they creep on forward. Low HP onto Wicadia as well. Could possibly all line up here. Olymp has been so good so far. 32 frags to his name. Top of the board. It's going to do a bit of damage. Going to take some himself. Has that to support here with the M4. And Trojan's not going to be able to find it. Albeit taking quite a bit of damage. A 4-on-2. The Molotov not going to do enough. Rather, it'll do much onto Turkey as they're forced out of their position. And Olymp has done it. He has closed it out. 19-16 here. And Turkey will be kicking themselves. That was theirs to take. They had so many chances. And we move on to Inferno now. The map pick of Turkey. But man, it was looking good for Turkey for a lot of it. But Poland in the end, they just pulled through.
I mean, you don't end the game there at 15-14 where you lose basically against a single player. He just continues walking, and no one expects him to come out of those positions. Yeah, it's just a downhill battle there, or an uphill battle for Turkey. But you know, they were close to winning it, and they will move on to their own map pick. So maybe there they can find some more success. But if they don't, you know, it's gonna be them going out. It's gonna be them doing pretty good in their group, but in the end going out in the quarterfinals and not making it to the WEC 2023, and Poland to get it there. Well, one step there, they need the second step, they need a second map as well. And with that Inferno coming up, you know, judging by how the game ended here, I'm sure the morale for Turkey is not looking all that great.
It isn't, and you know, there's lots of moments where they weren't hitting their shots. The same could be said for Poland, but it started to show, especially towards the end as well. You know, you could see it, you know, labored sprays. It didn't mean all too much in the first, second half, but when it came into overtime, it meant everything because Poland started hitting their shots as well. So they'll probably just have to get their mind back into the game. But that's going to be us talking about Inferno. We're going to take ourselves a short break. We'll be back in about 7 to 10 minutes. And when we're back, we'll bring you guys action to that. So don't go anywhere. It's going to be a banger. We'll see you right after this.
One purpose, one dream, one rhythm, one step closer to glory. They say history remembers the winner. So who will be the ones writing the future? The halls of power call for their kings. The ones who won't back down. The ones who believed. The ones who knew that over 100 nations can't be wrong. Join the fight between August 24th and September 3rd as Yash becomes the world's esports capital.
In the heart of Yash, Romania, the world's top gamers have gathered for the ultimate showdown. IESF brings heart-stopping matches across a variety of gaming genres in an electrifying experience that celebrates the passion and dedication of esports athletes from around the globe. This is more than just a tournament. This is where champions are born, legends are made and anything is possible. Get ready to witness the ultimate display of skill, strategy, and heart. The IESF World Esports Championship. It's about to take your breath away.
Do you think you've got what it takes? The challenge will be tougher than ever. In 2023, international esports has a new home. Over 100 nations fighting for the championship in a celebration of everything that makes esports great. Who will rise up to the challenge? Who will be the world champion?
Looking back, we have map number 2 between Turkey and Poland upcoming here. It's going to be on Inferno, the map pick of Turkey. It's going to be very interesting, Pop, because we had a very hectic first map that really, I feel like it really could have went Turkey's way, but it kind of slipped out of control in the end there.
Yeah, it was, again, that dreadful round 30 for Turkey. They're gonna remember it for a really long time. I mean, you can't lose it like that. Just the fact that Olymp is allowed to slowly push in, slowly walk his way into the site, word CT as well, and take down the whole team. Yeah, it's just a very bad sight for them, and they're not too happy about it, but it is what it is. Around the game, the map ended with Poland winning that one, and we're going to be moving into the map pick of Turkey. And he was still really close, right? It was still a very close affair between the two teams. But now, because I was looking at the results, right, and of the teams of which some players are taking part in, Eternal Fire Academy, their Inferno is not that good, and for Ignis Serpents, it is a pretty good map. I think it's also a 50% map, something like that. I'm gonna have to check it out after we get going. But yeah, it's actually a 25%.
29.
From what I get, it's a 1-win 3-loss map, but at least that's on NHL TV. And of course, I don't think they played a lot in the latter stages. Oh, actually, they had some matches recently, so yeah. And it's just they won against iNation, but their hardest loss is a 16-2 against Eyeballers. So I think Turkey can actually deal some damage here on this map as well. But we're live, we're getting into the game. It is Inferno and Poland. They're leading by 1. They're 1 step away from qualifying to the WEC 2023. But Turkey is there to try and stop them. So let's see if they will be able to. It's the pistol round, of course, as Turkey will start on the T side on this map as well. And Poland starting on, well, I guess you could call it the favored side, but it's a little bit more towards 50-50 here on Inferno. Oh, Trojan, he took down Zan, and Olymp will be overwhelmed, but they're already flanking through mid, so let's see if this flank will surprise the side of Turkey, as Casey got himself into apartments. Trojan hits the headshot, Moonwalk comes in with a trade. SNX finds M-Star, he was looking towards long, and now with a 2-on-3 retake. The retakes on Inferno are so very hard. So the flash comes through. SNX instant headshot. Another one found. SNX. Ooh. He almost pulled it back, but Jota will save Turkey, and that's going to be the pistol round going their way.
Yeah, very close start there. But Turkey again off to the races in the pistol rounds. Feels like we've been seeing the best of them in these pistol rounds. And once again, SNX has been such a decisive player on Ancient, and he's back online here on Inferno, which is great to see. Well, we'll get things started here as we're going to see an eco fully out here for Poland. I thought they might have went for the force considering how it went down to a 1-on-1, and Trojan has already been taken down here, but Shoda getting that triple lineup, finally getting eliminated, holding the back lines, and they're all going to fall in the end. Good hold out there from Turkey, I would say. The pressure there as well. We saw them crumbling under that pressure. The spray control wasn't right. But here, that anti-eco, everything went well. 3 kills to the good there for, I believe it was Jota. But, yeah, it was pretty easy enough there. Nothing much more to be said. And the guns are back out here for Poland. The first dual test now here for Turkey.
Well, let's see how the buy goes for Poland here. It's their first buy on the second map. All the Viewtail being used there by Turkey, doing a lot of damage to 2 of the 3 players towards the B side. Casey, he's been blinded, but Wycadia, he was surprised to find Casey behind him, even though he started spamming really early on. A nice headshot from Cyber onto Casey, but it's still a 3-on-2 favoring Poland and Trojan. You want to push at the edge of the smoke. SNX with only 5 HP. Oh, Zan, no way. He finds Cyber. That's perfect timing for Zan. And Trojan now, he's on full HP. He's in a 1-on-3. Moonwalk. He's the only full HP player on the side of Poland, and he is covering the A side by himself. So if Trojan wins that duel, there's a pretty good chance for him to even take the round home. But how is Moonwalk going to approach this? Technically, he doesn't have to shoulder peek apartments because he's going to hear Trojan drop. So he just needs to be careful about long and also short. Timing might actually favor Moonwalk here as Trojan. Ooh, he's slowly going to make his way out. He spotted a player, but Moonwalk, he spotted him as well. And he's going to take down Trojan. Poland will get themselves the first round on the board well when they get their first spy round in. So that is 2-1 to Turkey. But what is the decision here? Because, oh, they're going to force up. Yeah, they had 2 players on 1700, so they're going to decide to force up. In Poland, this is a good chance to force Turkey into an eco.
Yeah, it's going to be great to force them into an eco here, get them off to the races, get themselves that economy control as early as possible, especially on your CT side, where that economy is a little bit harder to build up than that T side, considering the price of the weapons and for the situations that are just there for the CTs. Suddenly doors. Drop a grenade on in. Take a whole load of damage out there onto SNX. Smoke to be dropped on in as well. Trades a utility here, but Turkey are congregating in the banana side. Boost up for Poland as well in CT. Gonna be SNX to wrap around back into ruins. Just gonna be a quick execute here onto this site. It's gonna be SNX holding from the back lines. Tech 9 leading the charge here. As he said, it was gonna be a force into this round, and Olymp has gotten 2 quick frags along with Trojan and M-Star to equalize the numbers here on the 3-on-3. Rifles completely on board here, aside from Cyber. But his job here will be to plant the bomb, and there should be no resistance so far. And Zan spraying through, almost hitting the mark, and a push forward from Wakadian with the last bullet. Zan's been able to take him down. Now down to a 3-on-2 situation. Smoke is going to be dropped on in. Cyber here with the Tech 9. Utility is going to be dropped on in. Be very interested to see how this one pans out. M-Star holds it down. Good for the first, and Zan to trade it right back in case he has gotten it. A good hold out there, but I think that Turkey did a good job there to make things costly, you know, taking 3 lives away from Poland. They take, you know, that bomb plant as well. That's pretty important. And a few kills on some of the players will boost their economies just a little bit. So not too bad out from them. So when they do take this, you know, a bit of a half buy, it shouldn't be too bad out from them. They will be able to get everything they want. They should be able to get that up, especially with Trojan being on 3250 and M-Star being on 3350. So, well, they should be now around for Poland, but as I said, you know, Turkey should be able to get everything they want in the next round, which is a good thing considering, you know, the situation that they're in right now.
Going through second mid here, Turkey, as they're trying to surprise with the pistols, but Poland, you know, they know how to deal with the pistols, it seems, and at least they know how to deal with pistols. I mean, when they are using pistols, they also know how to play the round out, as we've seen on some rounds there on Ancient. Now we're actually won by the pistols, or at least we're pretty close. They might have a double nade ready for Moonwalk. Oh, he stays alive somehow, 7 HP. But they're just faking out an A play. They want to play towards B, and Olymp should hear that pretty quickly here. Will throw the molly, gets the flash out as well. Got the smoke in place, so he tries to isolate himself into one-on-ones, and that's very smartly done there by Olymp, and his teammates are there to support him. Very fast rotations out of the side of Poland. And they will claim that round as well, getting themselves in the lead, getting themselves up to 3. And Turkey, they will be able to buy now, but Jota is buying a Galil. I think Waikadia is going for a Galil as well, so it's not the best buy that it could have gone for. There's still no op on either side though, so the long range duels might actually favor the AKs, but you know, as there's only 3 AKs on the side of Turkey, we'll see. It's an aggressive actually push through mid from the side of Poland.
Oh, whoa, 2 quick frags out there for Moonwalk though to get things started as well. So that shifts our attention away to that section of the map as Wacadia gets another frag here, but it's again right back into the favor of Poland right after. Getting off to a great start here, Poland. They've been doing a good job so far. Bomb's going to be picked up. They're going to aggress upon this. That's a good smoke to gain a lot of map control. Kadia is going to be right here in mid, and Shota as well. And it's going to be left all alone here as SNX finds his teammate. And now, yeah, Shota's just in Boiler as well, the worst place to really battle. He's able to get the first one, so he's able to get a little bit of an entry path here into the possible A site. But the thing is, he has to get that bomb down, spots out another. It's going to be really hard here, but he does have time on his side, I would say. If he gets this player on behind, could be able to recover something, but SNX is able to shut it down in the end. So Poland are able to take that round here, find things at a 4-2 scoreline, and Turkey back down into the realms of economic struggle, back into seems like complete, not really complete poverty, I would say. They're able to buy some stuff here, Tech 9 and full armor. They're gonna go for the force, it seems, for rather a half buy. But Jota is kind of breaching the limits here. I'm wondering how he's going to be able to, what he's going to be able to bring out into the next round.
Okay, see, taking an aggressive stance there at the start of the round with the op, looking down mid. But it's once again Turkey focusing on second mid. Into this round, the boost comes in and they get themselves into apartments. Oh, it is actually the silent boost there. Just to make sure that they are not heard. Zan looking in towards mid. The smoke will block his vision. The nade is not in the right place, but now Casey has to cover alongside his teammate, and Moonwalk just straight up goes down. Very good job there with the Tech 9s by Turkey, as Zan misses the shot onto Trojan. He was surprised to still find him there. And it looks like they do want to go for this retake, but it's a 4-on-2. And Wycadia got himself the op. SNX, does he expect Wycadia to beat Words Long? That's the biggest question. And he doesn't, but it is Olim to find a double kill. And he knows the opposites were short. Oh, Olim, that was such a nice shot. He's going to swing into the site, but Cyber had an aim for. Gets the headshot, and that is Turkey winning on a round with only pistols. Poland, it will have to, oh, I guess force it up as well. Zano's on 1400.
Yeah, good job out here from Turkey to get themselves back on the board, I would say. And, you know, especially when they were not really looking too good economically, to get back into the groove at this important time is always great to see. Casey down to just a bit of a pistol, so not looking great on his department and his front. But still, the rest of his team are still stacked in terms of weapons. So should be fine. Just gonna wait here. Just a bit of a slower play, but it seems like Turkey should bring a change of pace in a few moments here. But the thing is, they've been stopped in their tracks by a smoke that's been dropped in Banana. They're just gonna switch back here to the A site. Seem like maybe that's what they're going to be able to make here, and Casey's able to find M star as well. 4-on-5 start here for the Polish side, despite having that pistol on board, and it's going to be that pistol that gets that first kill though. We're going to get that trade, but Moonwalk's going to provide a little bit of a distraction here so that that pistol can peek out. Moonwalk gets 2 before being taken out. Now Olymp can start to push on forward from the long side, and now going to be a bit of trouble here for Arcade. Yes, he gets taken down as he tries to run away. So a 1-on-4 here. And a brilliant job out from Casey. Good teamwork out from him and Moonwalk to be able to get those kills easily. Jota is going to peek on in, get that first kill, but it's now a 1-on-2 situation here. He's not going to be able to get this one, surely. Thing is, 2 more players to find. With them pretty separated across the map. If he gets this kill into the A side, I might favor him in this one. Oh my goodness, Shota. You can't do this to them. He's gotten that headshot now in a clutch 1-versus-1 situation. Looking to get that bomb down. 5 seconds remaining. Denies the plant. Oh, but SNX, he spoils the party. He ruins it. It got so scary there. A 1-on-3, a 1-on-4 attempt out from Jota, and that was damn close, Pop. It was so close.
You know, Jota, his strongest suit is actually the multi-kills, but this time couldn't close it out. So let's see how this one plays out for them, as it is not the best situation as Pistols, and look at Olymp. He is again aggressive, this time with the MP9, finding a double kill. Joda will trade, but he's the only one with a weapon, and Trojan only has a Glock. Moonwalk looking towards Banana, not seeing anyone. Casey with the nade eliminates Trojan, and it's all down to Joda trying to clutch it up in a 1-on-4 with that AK. Oh, he spotted Casey and Apartments, but now they know where he is. They're gonna push him from behind as well, and Joda will win the duel against Casey, but Moonwalk is very close, lands the headshot, and yeah, it's also a team nade, but it's a quick one from Poland, getting rid of all of the players from Turkey, and that's a tactical timeout of the Turkey because it's not going that well, or as well as they expected, I guess. In this one, they have the money to buy. They did eco, so it's going to be a buy out of them, but basically they need just a solid strat to try and get it done here, try and stop Poland from getting even more rounds on the CT side.
Yeah, Poland have just been able to get a comfortable distance between them and Turkey because, of course, 3 rounds difference doesn't seem a lot, but it's just that it forces Turkey now to have to recover those 3 rounds difference. That's what makes things so hard at the end of the day, because Poland can just play to, they can afford to give a few rounds away as so long that they're able to come back with those rounds in future. And that's what I feel is the problem here, because that Turkey haven't been able to chain more than 1 or 2 rounds together. That's really been the main problem. They've been susceptible to anti-ecos, they haven't been able to convert it very well, and that's been a bit of a problem that they need to resolve here. They're actually going to take another tactical pause here to discuss stuff like that. We're going to be back on our way here. 6-3. We'll see what Turkey can do in this round. I'm going to be very, interested to see what he's going to be able to bring into round number 10. Cyber, wonder what he's going to buy. He hasn't bought anything just yet. He's going to buy the AK and full utility. There's going to be no shortage here for anything for Turkey, but the thing is, the residual cash is pretty much near the bin. But again, it's kind of just a waiting game. We'll just have to see what is going to be brought to the table. We'll see a smoke. We'll see a nade. We'll see these players here heading towards that A mid side to try and poke and prod at some of these CT players. They're going to peek on in. Olymp just right here. Nade dropped right in front of him, and a double nade at that, but it's not quite going to hit the mark. Nobody's there in that position at that time. 1 minute 20 strikes the clock, and well, here they are. Flash to come over. Will they check this corner position? Always good for one Wicadian Trojan. Take both Banana players down, and both of them are that B-side players. But look at the position of Cyber. Oh, Zan still checks it. He's able to take him down. Wicadia gets that bomb down here. 3-on-3 situation. Seems like they will go for this. Poland can definitely win this round for sure. Depends on whether or not they're going to be caught into really poor post-plant positions. That's a real question. They've crept on forward. We'll see what they can do. Wicadia holding. Decides to push the CT side. Zan is going to be in a bit of trouble. That bomb is taken away so far. Better start moving on here. Wicadia with 2 beautiful kills and a 3rd. That is such a confidence booster. That's the type of Wicadia that we'd love to see. 2 quick frags and pivoting right back for the 3rd. Turkey back to winning ways here with a beautiful 3-piece.
All Turkey slowly trying to pull it back, and we wouldn't have expected anything else, right, considering how the first map went. Expecting a very close situation in this one as well. And it is a 4 spot out of Poland with the pistols and the MP9, so especially in apartments, they're going to be very dangerous here. Although Casey, looking to peek towards mid here, taking down Trojan. And they might think that he's alone, but Moonwalk actually going down. M-Star, very good wallbang to take down Casey. Zan is also here with the 5-7, but Wicadia will get rid of him. And Poland, they are slowly backing away because they forced up and they want to hang on to the MP9 and the 5-7 into the next round as well. Or at least try and get some exit frags. But it's just a very good approach from Turkey here, taking down the players waiting in apartments, even though when they have the 5-7s, they kind of had the advantage, right? They can just hit the headshots quickly, but it wasn't really the case. SNX waiting behind that smoke. And he should be safe, so they will save those two weapons and carry them over into the next round. But into the next round, it's going to be, well, not really USPs. They can still upgrade. Oh, SNX almost taking down a player. Doesn't matter. He goes down another time. They're on CT side, already got their loss bonus and everything. But it is Turkey to win another round, get another one on the board, and get very close to the equalizer.
Yeah, that's nice to see. Turkey have realized what they need to do, and they've certainly delivered these past 2 rounds, and now they're only a single round away, as you said, and they should be not too much of a problem. But you know, on Ancient, they did have quite a few problems with anti-eco, so I'm not going to say this one is completely in their favor just yet. Flash to come in, and the 5-7 has gotten one, and the headshot onto Cyber makes him down to 5 points of health. So a very, very damaging start to the health of Turkey. I would say Poland have won that one out. Makes it a little bit easier for the USP to find a few kills, but Wikidia finds that right back. An easy frag at the end of the day just against USPs now, but at least that 5-7 has been siphoned off. And his efficacy is no more in this round. But they'll just wait, rotate to come in. Casey's been damaged up. Trying to establish a crossfire, and Casey has gotten a kill, but it shouldn't mean much. Shota with a quick flick up, but Casey has gotten another. Could be a rifle now, retreat for him. But it seems not. They might get exit frags, but Moonwalk disrespecting the smoke. Almost getting that kill, running forward. Bit of damage, but now Casey. This is certainly doable considering the positions right now. Shota doesn't know where he is right now because he doesn't know whether or not Casey went back towards A, but Shota holds it down nicely. Good timing. And Turkey tied up and break even here at 6 apiece.
Getting the equalizer. That's what Turkey were aiming for, and from now on they can get themselves in the lead. But they need to get through the weapon round. That's one of the harsher ones. Won't be easy. But you know, they're gonna try to do it. No op on their side, and you know, I've seen a bunch of teams that don't really like playing with the op on the T side, which is kind of understandable. You know, it hinders your movement a little bit. So Poland can actually take the long range duels a little bit easier as M Star is slowly making his way. Oh, the flash is good, but Moonwalk is gonna go down to Wicadia. Nade will deal a good amount of damage. They're looking for some more kills. It's 3 players stuck in apartments. Oh, another player, a 4th one that actually got himself into the site. And Casey didn't get the info from his teammate. I don't know what he thought happened, but you know, it wasn't that. So the bomb will be planted in Turkey. They found their rhythm. They found the openings in the defense of Poland. Right now, they will get themselves in the lead because Olymp and SNX will just save those 2 weapons. No reason to try and go for this one. So yeah, just a very good approach from Turkey, even though they had players stuck in apartments. Just the quick sneak through the smoke through short was enough for Turkey to claim another round. Then they're going to go for the hunt. Their economy allows it. It's not a problem if they lose a couple of weapons here, if it means that Poland don't get to save any, and they're going to be on an eco or a half buy in the next one, 100%. Oh, getting closer and closer, but they won't be able to reach them, and they could actually drop a couple of weapons and try and buy up once again, but it's the second to last round of the first half. Maybe it's not the best idea.
Yeah, it might not be the best idea, but it's one of those situations where if you go for the eco, you concede the round, so it will be 7-7 anyway. And you know, you're giving up the 8-7 scoreline anyway, so as long as you go for the half by here, they're trying to get just a bit of a balance. Actually, they're not really full forcing it, so it's not too bad. So just looking at that department. But anyways, back into the action. Bit of a strange utility in Banana to get things started and underway. Bit of a spray through as well, but it's going to be fast play here for Turkey in A, and it seems like they're going to take and infiltrate the long side. They smoked off Library and they smoked off Arch. And only pistols here. This has been a good read so far, and that flash is, completely nice. He's able to get that kill, and Wakade is even doubled up. So 5-on-3 to get this retake started, and they can go for this. They have bought into it. They should be able to buy next round, albeit not getting an AWP, but they're not going to get an AWP here because, well, they won't be able to afford one. And, the rest of the team here for Turkey don't even have an AWP, so there's none that they can even take out and take. But it seems like they realize it's impossible anyway. They'll just take the M4s, and just to limit the possibility of someone taking out an MP9, they're just going to, bring that and save this over to the next round here. But a nice clean round here. They're looking good here, possibly for the 9-6 scoreline. And I think that's going to be brilliant for Turkey, considering their circumstances.
Once again, looking for the hunt. But SNX and all them, yeah, they'll be able to just save the weapons, carry them over into the next round, and it's going to be a full-on buy from Poland. We could have another first half, like the first map went, an 8-7 for Turkey, but it all comes down to how Poland will get their defense in. I would say we've seen kind of more or less the same stuff from Poland. Yeah, they send the player towards B sometimes and all of that, but not a lot of setups, different setups towards A, and especially they tried to be aggressive in apartments, didn't really work out. They were waiting for the flash to try and surprise them. That didn't work out either. And Casey has to back away because of the flash, but now there's 4 players onto the A site, and did they read it right? Because Turkey, they can actually rotate back towards B, and Olymp has to stop them by himself. The smoke is a little bit late. Olymp will get the first one, but Joda comes in with the trade. That's the next. Good for 1 onto M-Star. Molly to delay the bomb plan, or actually reposition Trojan. He's going to plan behind the fountain. Cyber tries to be the sneaky player here for Turkey. Jota to find us an Zan. Oh, he goes down to Cyber. That's an easy shot in the back of the head. Never expected it here. Poland. Cyber finds one more. Jota with a shot onto Moonwalk, and it is 9-6 favoring Turkey, as you were saying, and it's not a bad result at all.
Yeah, it's not at all, and I'm really excited to see if they're going to be able to close it out on their CT side, which we say is a little bit favored of the two, but yeah, it is a bit 50-50 actually, if you think about it. But considering it is their map pick, they're going to be more refined on it, and that's what you'd expect here. But I think the first real litmus test, the real test that we can see is going to be out of this pistol round. Turkey did take the first one. We'll see whether or not they're going to be able to do the second. We'll see right now what they'll bring to the table into this one. It's going to be a banana play. We'll see a support flash. The Mono Z flash, it's not going to be a flash, it's just going to be CT smoke. That was going to be a Mono Z flash that was thrown from that T-house side, and Wicadia getting one with the dualies, but immediately traded out. So Poland at a net profit here in this round so far, as Olymp now is looking to get that bomb down. SNX with another, a 4-on-2, and Poland out of the gates here. I've been commanding here in this pistol round. Both players locked in here in Ruins, and they are cleaned up subsequently out by Olymp. So well played out from Poland to get that pistol round going, and now looking to encroach upon the scoreline of Turkey.
Now the question is, do Turkey force up? And as Wicadia brought up a scout, I think the answer to that question is yes. It's a pretty high risk situation, and let's see how it goes. The MP9s are always scary in the close quarter combat, and Wicadia can get some tags in with the scout. Although they're trying to be aggressive towards mid and second mid, and look at the kills. They're mainly going towards Poland, but Moonwalk is down to 1 HP. Wicadia has an easy headshot with a USP. Going for some more. Going for those peaks is actually perfect. He's fighting Zan, who was already tagged up. Oh, and AK has been received here by Trojan, but Casey, that's such an important shot. They know Wicadia was towards A, so the bomb will straight away go running towards B. And Casey will get the plan, no problem. Wycadia still has the scout. There's the smoke for CT as well. It's a hard situation here for Wycadia. Needs headshots, or at least into Casey, he needs a headshot with the scout. Casey, forward position, lands a headshot. And the force buy won't get them anything apart from 3 kills, won't get them the round. So right now they will eke it out in Poland. It's a good chance for them to get themselves to equal footing with Turkey.
Yeah, well done. It was pretty nicely cleaned up out there from Poland. As you said, now are going to be looking good to tying up the scoreline. Should be 9 apiece in just a few moments, but we'll see whether or not Turkey are able to make this, you know, messy and costly, or even able to win this one out. We haven't seen. Well, it's pretty common that we've seen this actually, especially on Ancient though. And that's the boost up, and that's gotten the first kill. Now Casey now knows where the other players are, but that's another beautiful headshot out from M-Star. Wow. Don't write them off, because they are looking menacing, but they've rotated away completely from the B bomb side, and Poland have started to go towards B. Moonwalk as well, though. He's only just going to keep them here as well. That is not a right readout from Turkey. But you kind of have to afford to make some gambles here. You have the pistols. You have not really much to lose here. You go in and you kind of are expecting that you are going to lose. So not even that bad here. But they're going to run in. And it's only going to be Wycadia. 2 players on National Bomb side itself. Moonwalk and Olymp getting kills. And both players coming in from that banana side, it seems. As they look to get this clutch going, or probably set up for some exits and save these AK-47. So this round is done. So we are going to see it at a 9-9 scoreline here, Pop. It's been a very close affair so far. You know, not the same as Ancient, where it's been 1 round going this team and 1 round going the other team. It's been like a bit different. We'll have 4 rounds going the way of Turkey and then 4 rounds going the way of Poland. It's been in chunks of rounds.
And you know, it's a pretty good amount of damage here considering the eco round, and they get a couple of kills. They save 2 AKs. It's not bad at all for the side of Turkey, as they're gonna buy up into the next one. Trojan, he hang on to some more money, so he has an op, or he's able to afford the op now. And Poland, for their side, they still have a Mac 10 onto Moonwalk. Curious to see if they want to send that Mac 10 fast towards a certain position, because it wouldn't really be that bad. Zan, is he gonna get a drop? Okay, he got a drop in the end. I was thinking, I still saw him with the Glock, and I was like, wait, is he gonna play a Glock? Is this a mistake? Hold on. It was just a little bit late. Oh, Zan, he's the first one to go down. Maybe the investment wasn't really all that worth it. Although Moonwalk would be happy to retrieve that AK, and they get themselves towards long here. Olymp goes down to M-Star. Flash is good, but Casey still lands the headshot. And now Moonwalk, can he help out his teammates to get themselves into that A site from long? Although they want to go towards B, they might be able to catch out Joda, as Turkey are split here, 2 on each site. Joda will strike onto KC, and Moonwalk is slowly walking out onto that A side, lands a headshot onto Trojan, but he takes down a chicken, I think. It's 2-on-1 favoring Turkey, and SNX, he expects a player in Banana, but Wycadia, he pushed through Banana. Were they expecting for SNX not to have the bomb? I don't know what exactly was the reasoning there for the push in Banana, because Wycadia was not in a bad spot, but he's going to wait for his teammate. They're going to try to get this one. It's a 2-on-1. It's a favorable situation. They have a smoke if they want to use it towards CT or towards Ruins, or on top of the bomb even. SNX just waiting inside Ruins. Wycadia won't start stepping in. I think SNX could have been able to hear both of them. Oh, he takes down Cyber, but Wycadia will land the headshot, and that will be the round in favor of Turkey with the defuse kit. No problems with it. And Turkey, they strike back, getting themselves up to double digits as soon as the weapons come out.
Yep. It's Turkey again. That's finding their footing again once the guns do come out. They've been really good with the rifles this map. really showing their individual brilliance. But this round went really close though, so can't rule Poland out of this one just yet. We'll see the defense for Turkey once more. 2-3 split. 3 players towards A, 2 players towards B. We'll see Olim challenge for this. Molotov down as well. Does a bit of tick damage, so that's going to be heard. But the flash is beautiful. Bacadia, hands up in the air because you cannot see. Joda able to get one right back, but still, the advantage is heavily available here for Poland. So they're going to be able to cross. Oh, but through the smoke, Trojan still gets that kill. And even when Olive jumps, the Molotov as well to stop things. That's so heartbreaking, so difficult. But Trojan's been able to wrap around all the way from the ruins. So he's going to be able to get this. And Trojan again through the smoke, denying that bomb. SNX, he's going to get one right back. But with how sharp Trojan's been, it's so difficult to recover this. But finally catching Trojan with his pants down. And it's now a 1-on-2. Cyber, way too difficult for him to take this one. He can't go get this. It just really seems like Poland will have to give these 1v1s, and this reposition might be the start here. The best course of action, I feel, is to take a peek into ruins so that he can take an individual gunfight. But SNX is playing so far back. I feel like this is way too passive. He'll need to peek here, and he's going to peek through and get that kill. So Poland back on the board here. After Turkey getting their gun round, they fight right back, and it seems to be the B side where they're finding a lot of success.
That was very smartly done by the side of Poland. Those peaks and when to be aggressive, when to be passive, and they were waiting to set up the double peak towards CT. Although Trojan, a very, very good effort from him, but in the end, it was still Poland to pull through. And they're forced back into an eco here, Turkey. Just some upgraded pistols, and that's about it. Oh, that smoke can actually favor Wycadia here. I think he has a Zeus. Oh, yes, he does. It was only a fake on the jump, and Wycadia... Oh, no, he's not a fake anymore. He's going to get himself an AK. The Zeus works out in favor of Wycadia, and he's going to drop the weapon over to Joda because he has the armor. So it's not bad. But where do you end up here, Poland? Where do you go for the play? You go towards the A site. Moonwalk has the smoke ready for long. There's a smoke for pit as well, but that is thrown by the side of Turkey. And were they really fooled by a smoke thrown into pit from site? It seems like that's the case, but it all comes down to where Poland want to end up, and they leave the bomb. They want to go back towards B. Moonwalk finding M-Star. He's going to look for one more. Didn't see Cyber, but now he lands the headshot. And do they want to still wrap around towards B? If Moonwalk gets this kill, they're probably just going to go towards A. It is Moonwalk can just clear the side and tell them, well, it's completely open. But Trojan, he finds the headshot with the USP. So they're going to play towards B. Wycadia, a very nice shot with the Deagle. Casey, he was flanking all this time through CT. Didn't get anything so far. He is very low, and Joda, you should expect him here in the smoke. Joda finds Casey, and Zan with a Tech 9, looking for one more kill. He's gonna stick the bomb plant, but he was way too late, and he was forced to plant. They took so long because there was a chance they could go towards A that gives Turkey the chance to win the round. And after playing such a nice round in the previous one, Poland, they just lose this one because of, very bad decisions.
It's happening again. It really is. This is the same problem that stopped Turkey from winning Ancient, and it's happening to Poland this time around on their own map pick, or on Turkey's map pick. It's really happening on their opponent's map pick, and it feels like it could be a lot different here. And M-Star off to the races, a brilliant start, getting 3 kills to get things underway. This should be 12 in just a moment here for Turkey. Just looking at the setups here, it just is. It's not like it's unbeatable. It's just that Poland are kind of, like you said, making a few mistakes here that kind of are costing them the round. I feel like they need to be a little bit more careful with their decision making. This round was just a quick one that is just going to go by as it's just an eco. But I think you kind of really need to go in full focus mode from here on out, because you're making too many mistakes and you're at risk of just sending this one to a decider.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, I think Poland, they're going to need to call for a tactical timeout. Very good nade down mid. Dealing a very good amount of damage to Zan and Olymp. You know, it felt like that B play was just so simple and executed fairly that went so well. And it feels like when they try to overcomplicate things here on the side of Poland, Turkey can just strike back. And oh, the double nade for Olymp in Banana. That's a free kill for the side of Turkey. They are hesitant to move into this A site, but if they do it now, they're going to find a site covered by only 2 players. Although there's good positions for Cyber and M-Star. Can they get into the site before the help arrives? SNX. Oh, they've been hurt here by Joda. Gets a kill, Joda, but that's... well, they get one back, and that's the only one they get. Yeah, it's just... Poland, they take too long to push into the site. And Turkey just used that to their advantage. I don't know. It's just that, again, that B play through Banana was so simple and it worked out so well because they just went in as fast as possible, got the kills, and that was it. If they take too long, they're just going to be shot in the back.
Yeah, it might be starting to run away from Poland pretty early now. Here in the second half, you know, they're down to an eco again. That's going to be 14 for Turkey if they're going to be able to dispatch it this easily. And they'll start running away with the economy. They're already running away with Trojans nearly on 8k. And before anyone's even seen, Shota burns Moonwalk to a crisp. Nothing really substantial done onto the other side of things. So it's just really a very difficult start to get things underway here in this round. And look at the amount of damage that has been dealt early on from the grenades. You couldn't really even see it at the early start. But Trojan has spotted one. They're going to walk into his crosshair SNX with the first. But you know, that other player, Casey, has been able to run right through without any repercussions, but there's a rifler in that position. I don't know if M-Star does check his right side, though. Cyber's able to get that. He does check it, but Casey in that closer challenge is able to find that. Now, challenge out here for Cyber. Good for the first. It's down on low HP. Trojans able to find absolute closure in the end. So Turkey, as I was expecting, up to 14 now. And Poland, well, they're gonna get a buyout here. But the thing is, lose again. And we might just see Turkey on 15, and they will be very low in cash. And we might just end up seeing 16-10 scoreline in just a matter of moments.
I mean, yeah, it's Poland. They should change something up. They need to get something else going. And they're looking for a fast play into mid, and they're taking down all of the defenders there, Casey and Zan. Only the 2 were needed to open up the A site. Wycadia finds Olymp, but the A site is completely overtaken, and yeah, the round is over, basically. I mean, Turkey not going to go for the retake here. And again, just those fast plays relying on their individual skill. Seems like that's the way to go for Poland. Getting around here on the board, but there's a lot of money in the side of Turkey, so they should still be able to buy up for like the next, I guess, 2 or even 3 rounds. That's the biggest problem for Poland. Although if they actually make it to equal footing, that's when they might be able to get not Poland, but Turkey into an eco. So Poland, if they found the break here, if they find the momentum, if they find the morale, there's still a chance left for them into this one. As the bomb explodes, they will get themselves to 11 in Turkey. Yeah, Trojans on 11,000. M-Stars on 4,000. Gonna be some drops here and there just to try and keep the economy afloat. And yeah, that's no problem for them, even if they lose this one. So Poland, they need a lot of rounds in a row. But again, if they can do it, they can get themselves into a pretty good situation.
Well, that's just been the case for the entire game, but they just haven't been able to capitalize upon it. It's just another one of those chances, it seems, you know, from our perspective, because we've just been able to see the overview, just looking at the entire map as a whole. You know, there's been plenty of opportunities for Poland. They haven't been able to take really many of them. But this is really their last chance, I feel, since Turkey are already on 14. And when M start making plays like that along with Jota, so difficult to start to recover. They'll hear him run away. But there's a good position that's being taken out here from Jota. I don't know if his barrel's been spotted, but it seems like they're going to clear it. The Molotov out. SNX and Moonwalk simultaneously getting those kills. Now they can start racing on in. Do they call this clear, though? They're not going to call it clear. There's a smoke down here in Cyber's position. They know he's in this position. And Poland, they're starting to take it. Well, this is a 12th round for them. Look at the position of Olymp as well. He's holding it down, and he's looking to finish the job as well. That Opera not going to be able to live. Olymp closing it down. What a round out there from Poland. That's nice. Dismantling of them, even going the man down the early stages. They stay composed. They get those quick 2 kills. And the rest was history. He even had that flank as the cherry on the top. Easy enough finish there. And now they're starting to build up their economy. And look at Turkey's money.
Yeah, it's scary now. It is scary because if Poland wins this one, it's going to be an eco for Turkey, and we could very well see the equalizer just then. Also, Poland getting their economy going just to get them a little bit in a little bit of a safer spot. Well, look at this. Casey's very close to mid. There's no flash coming in, but in case anyone wants to peek in, he is ready for that duel. And for now, Jota is by himself towards B, so if they read the situation right here, Poland, if they push into the B site, they're going to find a single player. Taking him out means it's an empty site. Get the bomb planted and get the round in their favor. The flash is coming through towards B. In the meantime, while we're still watching towards that A7, but Olymp will take down Jota. And there's a rotation from Wicadia, but it might be a little bit too late as they lost another player on A. Wicadia, he's pretty fast here though, so he needs to win this duel. That's a perfect flash. Wow, that was so well executed by Poland. Cyber and Trojan will save the 2 weapons because of the situation, but Moonwalk is here trying to deny the saves, trying to take away those weapons, and Trojan, he will hit the shot through the wall, but he's been tagged down to 6 HP, so there's no kill going in for him. And Poland, well, it seems like they want to abandon the idea of hunting, even though they have a lot of money in the bank. It's just, well, a little bit safer to keep all their players alive, although Moonwalk now has some support. Cyber strikes, but now he needs to be careful. Gets the second as well, and they should be okay. That should be all the aggression that Poland are showing, but it is 13 for the side of Poland, and for Turkey, 3 players are out of money. They could drop and try and force up, but it is very risky. So we'll see what Turkey decide to do. But Poland, they're making this close again.
Yeah, just look at those kills. Look at how this round had panned out. Money now for Turkey. At least they're able to get a save on board. But they have to decide what to do because they have a save, but the rest of the players have really bad money. So do they go for an eco and then leave the rifle and AWP here? Or do they buy around this and try and hope to get 15? Because Cyber can drop a teammate. It's just that they'll be lacking utility completely, and there will have to be concessions on the 2 other players. They're going to call another timeout to discuss this. I'm really excited to see what they bring to the table into this next round, because it seems like they are talking for a long time here, needing 2 timeouts. This is a really hard decision to make as well. You don't blame them for using another tactical pause. Yeah, but it seems like here they're going to go for the eco, and they'll leave the rifle and that AWP into play. So Poland now in a really good position here to find 14. And half things, this will force it to go the full distance. Yeah, so it's going to go to at least the full 30 rounds of regulation if Poland are able to take this to 14-14. If not, Turkey, well, they'll have a chance to close it at 16-13. That's where things get really, really close here. But here we go. Soak over in towards CT early on. Rather top banana, actually. And there's going to be 2 players here in banana. The challenge is going to be the boost up. I don't know if the op spotted, but that nade has done so much damage early on here for the side of Poland. That's a good way to start. 3 players set up here on the A-bomb site. Flash to come over. Spread across all the board here. It's a default, it seems, out here from Poland. just testing the waters. Waiting for aggression, but it's Cyber to open up here. A wide peek through, the 5-7 peeking in so that up can be baited into the angle. Trojan has been taken down. Only a single player in the B bomb set, but there's reinforcements coming on in. And those are the players in CT, but they're spamming away doing a whole load of damage, but yet they're still not able to find the frags that are required. 55 seconds remaining, but they're holding it down. M-Star taking it down with Kadia, finding one right back. Cyber in from the ruins, drops the bomb on the B bomb site. A very close 2-on-2 situation has ensued. There's plenty of time for this, but the HP, everything seems to be in favor of Turkey right now. But all in pulling the angle, Cyber not expecting it to be that close. It's now Acadia, the young man who's been promoted up to the main roster, has to hold it down, but Zan gets the kill from Quad. Another close round here, but we're going the full distance once more at least, as Poland tie things up here at 14-14.
Yeah, a very close one, but they managed to pull through. And also, as a quick update on the other games that are going on or were going on at the same time as this one, Hungary did win 2-0 against Moldova, so they're qualified for the WEC 2023 LAN, and Ukraine won against Montenegro 2-0. The game between Israel and Serbia was rescheduled, so there's going to be an update on that, but the other two games are done, and we do have Hungary and Ukraine making it through. Now, who's going to be from this best of three? Joda already took down a couple of players. Make that 3. They have no idea. How can they not deal with him? He was so sneaky behind the sandbags, getting the triple kill there, getting his team into a very good position. And now it's down to SNX and Moonwalk to try and win it with 2-on-5. They were stuck behind the smoke there. They didn't expect him to be as aggressive as he was. He's 31-17. Joda having a very good game. Oh, and M-Star, he's in a very good off angle here. No way Moonwalk expects this angle. And yeah, that's going to be Moonwalk going down. That's bomb down as well. And SNX, he would need an ace clutch here. He would need a 1-on-5 to get the round in favor of his team. But he is slowly backing away. Doesn't want to be a part of it. The bomb is, oh, you know, where's the other site? SNX might be found by Wikidia with Yop, and yes, he will be found by Wikidia with Yop. Turkey, after all of those rounds, they managed to get a round in, and that is the round that gets them to map point. It is round number 30, the last round of regulation. And we're going back to the same discussion as we had on Ancient. Do we see Turkey closing it out, or do we see Poland forcing out the overtime?
Yes, the age-old question, it seems, at this point. These teams have been inseparable so far. And you can see how this has panned out. Been amazing. And M-Star with 2 quick frags here. Could it be done? As M-Star goes nuclear with 3 frags. Seems like we're going to a decider, but Casey says no. Gets that kill. 2-on-4. Molotov down, and Poland. It was looking so good for them. They were recovering. And then Turkey right back. It seems like they've just woken up. It's really panned out to be a weird one so far. Pashoda holding, and he's able to add another one to the tally. Now a 1-on-4. Crossfire established, and Wikaya closes it out with that AWP. Well, Pop, we're going to a map 3 decider. I cannot believe it, because it seemed like for a second Poland were able to recover. You know, momentum was behind them, but it simply wasn't enough in the end out from the Polish side. We're going to have to head to Mirage. And, well, you know, looking at the opponents Poland played and the opponents, you know, of course, Turkey had played. They only played 1 game in Mirage. They played Albania. Sure, they destroyed them, but I'm leaning towards Poland for this next one. But still, Turkey, seeing their game against Albania, they're really disciplined. They had really good utility. They cleaned them up easy. It was like 16-3, 16-2 or something like that. So I'm really excited for Mirage, but I don't know about you.
I'm curious to see. Well, Poland, they played only Mirage in their group, and they won 16-13 against Hungary, 16-14 against Croatia, and 16-9 against Bosnia and Herzegovina. It seems like they usually, I mean, in those 3 games they won, but it was very, very close. So we'll see how that one goes. We're going to go to a break, but when we come back, it's going to be the decider between Poland in Turkey to see who will be the third team to make it to the WEC 2023.
One purpose, one dream, one rhythm, one step closer to glory. They say history remembers the winner. So who will be the ones writing the future? The halls of power call for their kings. The ones who won't back down. The ones who believed. The ones who knew that over 100 nations can't be wrong. Join the fight between August 24th and September 3rd as Yash becomes the world's esports capital.
In the heart of Iași, Romania, the world's top gamers have gathered for the ultimate showdown. IESF brings heart-stopping matches across a variety of gaming genres in an electrifying experience that celebrates the passion and dedication of esports athletes from around the globe. This is more than just a tournament. This is where champions are born, legends are made, and anything is possible. Get ready to witness the ultimate display of skill, strategy, and heart. The IESF World Esports Championship. It's about to take your breath away.
Do you think you've got what it takes? The challenge will be tougher than ever. In 2023, international esports has a new home. Over 100 nations fighting for the championship in a celebration of everything that makes esports great. Who will rise up to the challenge? Who will be the world champion?
And we are alive with the third map here, Poland against Turkey. It was Turkey to actually pull through on the second map. They couldn't do it on the first one. They were in kind of the same situation, 16, it was 15-14. It was Olymp to pull through on Ancient, but on Inferno, didn't get a chance. It was the last 2 rounds of the previous map were complete domination by Turkey. And Joda, he actually takes down SNX as the first kill to this first round on Mirage. As they're trying to move slowly into that A site, there's still 3 players waiting there. So it might not be that he's the 4th one actually coming in. So no one is towards B at this point. KC, oh, he goes down without getting a kill. Although Zan and Olymp, they do answer. Moonwalk finding one. Wycadia with a nice hit. It's a one-on-one. Moonwalk, he was in sandwich all this time, but Wycadia will get himself the triple kill, and that's going to be Turkey winning the pistol round.
Well, Turkey winning quite a few pistol rounds so far, and it's been good for their momentum because they've continuously been able to build off of that every single time. I'm just wondering what Poland will bring to the table into round number 2. Actually, we could probably guess that they're going for the eco, considering Turkey made it pretty clean, and Poland just have a history of so far not going for the force buys in round number 2, unless they make things really, really close, but that wasn't the case. So I'm just gonna spam with the USP through the smoke. We'll see how it works out. Molotovs and nades in. Shota should be the first point of contact here with the opponent. Then Moonwalk taken down. Flash to come in. The cyber check is right side. Yes, he will. Olymp taken down. And the rest of this should be quick dispatchment. And it is. Turkey take that round with no problems at all. Nice one out from them to just clean that one up, get that one done. We need to see more of that out from Turkey. They have been pretty good with the utility, so far on Mirage, and they're showing it once more. They were really good in their game against Albania with that utility. Their flashes were perfect, but we'll need to see that carried over here. And from the first glances at this game, it seems to be that they've continued to do so.
Moving into the third round now, it was the same case on the first and second map. As soon as the weapons come out, usually there's a swing in the dynamic. So let's see how this one goes. Let's see if Poland can get an answer here on the CT side, nonetheless. As Turkey, if I remember correctly, at least for Eternal Fire Academy, the case was that T side was their stronger side by a pretty long shot. So we'll see where that leads them. As they're making their way into Con, they'll not find anyone, although Wycadia will find Moonwalk. Where's that B site? Trojan goes down, and he had the bomb, and they go towards B, but they had a player, they had Joda go towards Con, but he was alone. Zan, he takes down M-Star, and a weird approach to the round here for Turkey, sending the player with a bomb but through apartments alone. Maybe that's not the best case, Yeah,
not really the best case there, and conceding a round because of it. We've seen so many questionable plays, and stuff like that throughout the 3 maps, so it's not a surprise some of that comes back here. And as we said, we don't see these teams play each other often, so they kind of have to get a feel for each other in the early stages before we really get to see things ironed out. Hearing a lot in the chat here. I'm wondering what will happen. Yeah, we're going to see a round reset. We're going to see a rollback here, as we do have a deconnect or a disconnect. Someone has definitely timed out here. So, yeah, so we're going to see a bit of a rollback here in the rounds. We've seen what the rollback can do in terms of, I guess, changing the tides of the game. I remember me and Squid doing a game earlier on. I forgot who it was. We did one on, it was on Mirage as well, but there was a technical pause due to a rollback. It was a Hungary versus Poland game on Mirage actually, and Hungary got a rollback, and Poland were able to continue on forward, doing really well after it. I think Hungary were saved by it, but yeah, it really shows that a lot of the momentum can be changed after a bit of a rollback. So I hope that nothing too bad bad is gonna happen after this rollback. But it's still early doors though, Pop, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, and especially how they're looking to build up this said momentum. As you said, it's pretty early on, and while Turkey might still have some behind them, right after they managed to win the map very very close by, and maybe that just gives time to Poland to just calm down a little bit, make sure that they're still in the game. The match is not over. Yes, they were after the first map, they were one step, or I guess I wanted to make an analogy of half the name written on the ticket, but yeah, we'll just keep it at that. They were closer to qualifying for the LAN, and now Turkey they're as close, and you could make the case that right now it's a best of one, but it's only one map left in the best of three, but still the emotions and the morale from the previous two maps are still there. So, it's not that bad for Poland because they did win the first map, and while they did lose the second one, they're still motivated because they are already they were already one map up, and they just need another one. And for Turkey, it's going to be a lot of morale because they managed to tie up the game. And right now they're looking for the second map as well to make it to the LAN, to make it 2-1 and to qualify for the WEC 2023. But it's still, it should be still a close game. We had a very close call in the first one, went to overtime. Second map 16-14. I could never imagine this third map going completely one-sided to one of the teams.
Yeah, it's not. These teams have been really good at Mirage. They've been playing a whole lot of Mirage, and considering their performance on it, it shouldn't be one-sided at all. You might be saying there is a possibility so, but more so for Poland winning it out one-sided, because the only team Turkey has played on Mirage really recently has been that Albania roster, who wasn't really looking too good. Obviously, Moldova and Turkey were going to win out that group every single time anyway. But Poland, they've had close games on Mirage. That's the thing that I'm looking at. So it's not going to be completely one-sided from that department. But here we are. We've had our rollback. It's finally done. Now we're going to be here for round number 4 between both sides. It's going to be Turkey looking to make things happen again. I wonder if they're going to bring the same setup here. And it looks like they are not, because there was a little bit of A-side presence. They switched up their routine, or switched up their plan. And M-Star has already gotten a headshot there at the Zan. A good start out from him. And an aid to be dropped on forward. 2 players here in B still, so nothing so substantial. But Acadia with a quick kill onto Olymp, and he's looking for some more frags here as Moonwalk's able to find that kill right back, and he's able to get another M-Star finding it right again. And Poland just with 1 player left alive. It's SNX up against 3 players. Can't really do anything about it. Might be able to siphon off and maybe get these individual 1v1s. Other than that, I'm not seeing this one happen. He might be just looking for exit frags at this point, but the bomb is really early tick. It's a really early situation so far. But we're going to see a push-up out here from Jota. And Jota is going to catch him off guard. So Turkey, well, they conceded 1 round, but after the rollback, it seems like they're back on their way and back into business.
Now Poland, they might have gotten one on their belt, but right now they need to play with the pistols, and it's just going to be an eke out of them. Two Deagles and a 5.7 on the side of Olymp. And, the 5.7s, I think Inferno is a much better suited map for that pistol. I think the Deagles can be a lot better here for Mirage, as M-Star catches 2 players out, gets the third as well. Although there's a frag from Olymp, so maybe I was a little bit quick to judge the 5.7. And he gets himself the 8K. Oh, almost taking down 3 players. And they're tagged up there, Trojan and M-Star, but Olymp did lose a good chunk of HP himself, so I guess he's just gonna back away, he's not backing away, but I think he just wants to get some exit frags because he doesn't have a defuse kit, so it's more or less a little bit too late at this point. So yeah, he's just gonna look for exit frags, gonna try and take down some more players from Turkey, but apart from that, the round will be secured by Turkey, getting themselves the 4th round and extending their lead here on Mirage.
Yeah, very nice kills here from M-Star. He started off with a bang and he's continuing on here for Turkey. Very promising to see that individual players are starting to shine out. Turkey could continue on to distance themselves here if they continue on their rampage, you know. Especially on that T side, and if you can get Trojan online with that AWP early on, if not, getting it on the T side, the CT side will be a brilliant place for them to get warmed up, and especially if they get a good lead going into the second half, that would be great. And it's all about getting a nice foundation first, though. SNX, Tony close angle. He's been menacing from this. You've probably seen from the IESF highlights that SNX has been fantastic from this position. He's gonna hold it down as they're gonna peek in. SNX with KJ with the trade on 4. The 4-on-4 damage has been dealt, and now they're gonna start peeking on in. Gonna stay relaxed for a little bit of Cyber, though. Does get a little bit antsy as Zan holds it down with that AWP as he walks right into his crosshair. Looking at the repositioning out from Turkey, that bomb is going to be dropped, and they're going to head back towards the mid or the B side of things. It looks like Shota is in position to try and cut off these rotates. Player right on the left side of connector, and Shota dispatches him pretty nicely as he falls by the wayside. They've slowed down the play for now. I feel like the elephant in the room so far has just been the fragging department for Turkey. But they're going to pave their way into A. Crossfire established, though, between the ramp player and the AWPer. Both players have given away their positions, but they're focusing on this AWPer. Zan still gets a wallbang to find a kill. And Olymp there to activate from ramp. And that crossfire has been finalized. Not going to be able to save the AWP, though. Bit costly out from Poland, but nonetheless, a round is a round, and that's what's most important at the end of the day.
There we go, another answer from Poland. Trying to not allow Turkey to get ahead with a lot. And a tactical timeout called in by Turkey, just to make sure their plan is solid. So we'll see what the plan is here for the T side. I was looking over here on Mirage, 61.9% win rate on the T side for Eternal Fire Academy, only 41.1 on the CT side. As I mentioned, they won against Honoris, Boston Crab, lost against Big Academy, but you know, another one of those good Academy teams. I want to double check for the side of Ignis Serpents, because 4 players from there playing in this roster. And for them, their Mirage is actually CT-sided, as you would expect. Did win against Jono, Sync, and iNation. But I'm talking about a little bit, you know, closer games. It's played in May, also April. I think for Eternal Fire Academy, yeah, they're all for March, so maybe the statistics are not that accurate anymore. Although with the Tech 9s now, they take down Olymp and Joda. Won't get an AK, but Wycadia has been eliminated in the meantime by Cyber. Actually, that was Casey taking down Wycadia. Cyber's in the same team as Wycadia. And again, that silent drop in window. I really like that approach. Although Zan does take down Joda, making it a 3-on-2, favoring Poland, and Cyber only 5 HP. Yeah, he's the only one left alive now with a tag 9. There's no way he gets away with this one. He should go down soon here. And SNX, well, he did get dinked. It was enough to take him down. SNX will secure the round for Poland. 4-3. And again, as I expected, it's going to be a close one.
Yeah, it's just Turkey. When you kind of feel that they've been able to break away, Poland just are always on your tail. Making sure that you got to realize that they're always there, ready and waiting, it seems. So, on that department, we'll be back on our way And we'll see where Turkey's heading. It seems like they're going to head to the B side of things. Poland are going to be active in taking mid control, but Olymp might be in for a shooting gallery, a bit of a world of hurt. But it's the other way around as Trojan gets peeked upon by Olymp, who drops a Molotov as well, and now is able to get back into position. They have the advantage here. They can play for this pretty well. But it's early doors in this round. Not much to say or to play for just yet. It really comes down to the execute that they're making. Turkey are making quite a lot of noise of where they're at and where their plans are. So Poland, I think they can set themselves up here to control this one. But the thing is that bomb is still staying into deep apartments, so they've been lured here towards the mid side. But San's gotten 2 kills. Now they can turn their attention fully towards the B side. Wikadia's gotten that kill. And now entering into the bomb side. Moonwalk holds it down. Immediate trade out from Cyber. Now 1-on-2 clutch out from him. That's not going to happen as Zan holds it down with a 3-piece, a triple in the round. And Poland are able to take Turkey down without a problem here. And again, close game as you said. 4 apiece. The buys are out, but the money simply not there now for Turkey.
And the equalizer, you know, it seemed like when Turkey won after the first buy round, when Poland got their first round, you know, I was thinking, well, maybe this can be a little bit sided for the Turkish side. No, that's not really the case. Poland striking back, and it's pistols for Turkey, so there's a good chance for Poland to actually take the lead here. But they need to get through the Tech 9s and P250s, and it's not going to be easy, but Essek next will try his best, get himself a quad kill, and he turns around, but he didn't get the shot in time. It was Moonwalk to save his life, so Casey's the only one to go down. But Poland, a pretty good and fast round nonetheless, getting themselves some money in the bank and avoiding what could have been a pretty bad round to lose against the Pistols. But as long as SNX is on the site, there's no problem in winning the round. 5-4, and Poland get themselves in the lead.
We'll see the setup that Turkey have in store for us in round 10. 2-2-1 default. Covering all the extremities, aside really from the apartment side. Olymp is, as a result, able to advance up forward. That's early information handed towards Poland. That's a bit of a flaw in the default that's been set so far. You're going to have 2 players taking mid, right? So why would you have an underpass player coming in here in the default if you're going to have 2 players there anyway? It's going to cover off those positions. It seems like they're going to take mid control, but the problem is you leave a gaping hole for Olymp now to take the entire B apartment side, the flank as well. I really don't understand this. This makes no sense to me why the default is like that. Surely when you do a 2-2-1 default, you have the player not really going underpass, but so far it's working out because the rotates though have finally been activated now. That's the bomb drop. That's where the problem is. It's not really taking a bomb site. It's the fact that that bomb is now stuck. Now Turkey is scrambling backwards. Jota is able to get that kill and find and run right back here. Okay, yeah, by individual brilliance. Will that be what they need here? Will that be what it takes here to win out this round? There's no way Poland hand this one back because Olymp had such a good flank and now they've entered the B site. This looks in favor of Turkey, I would say, if they're going to be able to get the bomb down. But Jota is the only one in this position. Look how far away Wikadia is right now from entering back. But he's going to make time. That Opera might just be spotted. Jota has pushed on forward. I don't know if he's been spotted. Oh, but Zan with the USP ends the party for him, ends the fun. Wikadia last one alive in apartments. He's made some noise. He's made some information. Tapping the bomb, and Moonwalk holds it down. Like I said, it could have been a pretty nice run out from Turkey. It's just that that flank was materialized. They weren't watching apartments. They had 3 players towards mid, yet they didn't even take that mid control fully. They went from the ramp side.
Very weird decisions, as you pointed them out, but you know that for Poland, they're going to be very happy about it. And Turkey have another buy-in here, so you get a bomb planted, so it's a little extra money. as Wycadia gets himself very fast into stairs, but Casey was waiting for him. No one was there really to support him, and they're falling like flies. Joda will get a return onto Casey. Cyber fighting Olymp, but now he's down to 31 HP, and no one to help him out. He's in a 1-on-3 shot. It was a shot in the back, but he was still shot by SNX, and Poland has just an easy cleanup of the round. It was, I don't know what the plan was there. Maybe trying to surprise them, but the fast play didn't really go through as they wanted. So I'm calling for a tactical timeout here. They could technically buy up with a bunch of Galils and maybe an AK or two, but they would sacrifice a lot of their utility, and they're probably better off just, you know, playing it safe, just ecoing it out, get the pistols out, and see what happens in that. Because if you force up here, I mean, you know, you're still in 3,400 lost bonus, whatever happens, but still a risky decision.
Yeah. Poland starting to distance themselves away, though. I think that's a real scary prospect. And Poland want to secure this lead at the end of the half. They're going to call a tactical pause on top of this. Yeah, it's just like, don't know how to describe it. You know, sure, the loss bonus is going to accrue for Turkey, but you can't, there's a kind of limit on how much you can give away at this point. Just thinking about all the scenarios that can play out here, but I don't think we can really predict things because we weren't able to predict the last two maps, were we? So I don't know, but their T side has been looking good. It's not looking lackluster. It's not lacking creativity, and it's not one-dimensional. They've been able to take sides. It's just that there's just that one mistake, one hamartia that they've had in the round, and over again, Poland are able to exploit it every single time, and it's been no problem for them to clean it up on the CT side, it seems. But Turkey, down to Nico, there should be a cleanup here for Poland. Should be light work, but especially if they only up against one player here towards B, they might be able to get something. But Casey has decided to put some pressure on different areas of the map here in Underpass. Now it's going to be the B apartment side. They're not jumping out just yet. Now they are wrapping around. Jota's got in that good spacing. But now again, the bomb dropped in apartments. Casey now. Oh no, just to spoil the fun, Turkey. They had a chance in the round there, but well, there was that bomb getting dropped as Casey flanked from behind, flanked from Underpass. That was the pressure. And Poland just suffocating them right now, just not being able to find a single thing here, Turkey, as now Poland already ensuring a lead at the end of the half. A buy back out, but another round for Poland. And we'll see Turkey down in the gutters of economy.
Getting the sills to buy, though. And Joda trying to go for another fast play. Maybe this is the play style of Turkey, with which they got a very good percentage on the T side. But so far, Poland, they're answering to everything. And look at Zan. Look where Zan is. He's gonna get shot in the back of the head, but he takes down Cyber. That's the bomb down. That's a lot of info. They're gonna rotate a player towards B. M-Star taking down SNX. Oh, and that nade will take down that nade will actually take down Olymp, but Moonwalk found M-Star. So now Casey's in the back of sight. They have no idea. Easy denial of the bomb plan, and it's only on Wycadia in a 1-on-2. Not swinging out of the smoke just yet, but he's been spotted by both players. And Poland, even when it looks a little bit dire, they can still pull through. Another one of those fast rounds from Turkey, and you know they're not working. That's the main point. I don't know how Zan actually got themselves in between players there by Turkey not knowing that, but you know it was still good. They got a lot of info out of that. And ooh, it's a late decision to force up here.
Oh,
and Cyber didn't really force up, so yeah, okay, interesting decision. Maybe pointing to some communication issues.
I think it's just to keep themselves afloat into the last round of the half. They won't come up with something like he could be set up for a Hero AK into the next round, but it's working out so far. Now you got in the first 2 kills, but Casey's position is really good. And I saw Wycadia do this. He jumped over 3 stairs players last time, and well, this time it's no problem. It's now Zan in a 1-on-4, so good round out from them. It should be cleaned up out here from Croatia. There's only one player to find. There's a flank as well. Oh no, Wicadia kind of have to be hitting that shot first time, but at least he's able to recover with the headshot. But Turkey, well, despite having forced right into the action, they'll have a full bite the other half. A good risk, and it was high risk, high reward, but the reward was there, and they've been able to get it.
Yeah, trying to get at least something, anything back in this first half. As of course, Poland, they have a lot of money in the bank. And they get the ball in the last round. The first half, Zan, in reacting time. They didn't get a tag off or even the kill, but SNX is very close to T-Ramp. In Turkey, they were focused towards A, but they're trying to rotate 3 players out of this position. Not being in a hurry here, Turkey, in this round, and I'd say he's not bad at all. You know, playing it a little bit slower, taking their time, see what Poland do, where they aggress, and can we take them down? SNX still shoulder peeking ramp and getting ready to throw the smoke whenever he spots someone out. As Casey's looking towards Khan. The smoke comes in at the right time, but SNX, there's a big gap at the edge of the smoke. Wicadia can actually use that, but he can't really see anyone just yet. Flashes will be coming through. M-Star takes down Casey. SNX with a nice headshot to Wicadia, but he's going to go down in the end to Joda. Moonwalk takes down a couple of players, and M-Star will get rid of him, but it's still a 2-on-2, and both players from Turkey, they're tagged up. Zan through triple. He's going to take down Trojan and denies the bomb plan. In the meantime, Olymp comes in through key ramp, and there's no way. M-Star, he kind of expected it, but he still goes down instantly to a headshot from Olymp. That's going to be double digits for Poland in the first half, 10-5. And it's not a bad score in the end at all. Again, for Turkey, for the players of Eternal Fire Academy, at least about 2 months and a half ago on this map, they were way better on T side than they were on the CT side.
Yeah, and Poland using a timeout immediately as the second half is looking to get underway. Now, this is a real opportunity, to be fair. They are 5 rounds up. They have twice the round that Turkey have. You know, that pistol round could propel them to just victory. They could straight up win it pretty much in style if they're going to be able to get this first pistol round. Because you think of it, Poland and Turkey, you know, whenever they get the pistol round, they've been able to capitalize on top of it pretty nicely. They get the second round as well, and then they get the third round as well. Poland can do that. Then if you think of it, it's 13-5 to Poland. Like, that's such a large lead to the point where Turkey can't really recover from that at all. So if Poland can do that, you know, that might just be this series done and dusted, and we might just see Poland qualifying for the LAN finals. So we'll just see right now. Pistol round, and as per usual, it's just a quick rush probably into one of the bomb sites. It's going to be in towards B. Wicadia holding, crosshair placement seems to be on point, but only gonna find one, and the Glock, using every single bullet in that chamber, using all 20 to get the first kill. Now, 4-on-4 it is, as that bomb starts to tick away as Casey's able to find that kill back, and now they're starting to tap away as Casey gets another, looking for some more, and now Olymp has gotten that, and he's gotten another. That's nice from Poland, continuing on their streak, not letting Turkey get a sniff of fresh air in that round, just being pressurized from all corners, and off the races are Poland here in that pistol round.
Well, that's a start, and Turkey, they decide to force up. So, as you were saying about a scoreline that could happen, you know, the 13-5 in favor of Poland. Well, it is looking like a better and better possibility. Bigger, I should say, possibility, as with a couple of scouts are looking to soften them up, and then the MP9s and the Eagle can just take them out. But for now, Poland, they're taking their time. It's a very important round, and they don't want to lose it. Well, let's see how they approach it. Just throwing a nade towards B. That's the most sound that he gotten out. All of the other parts of the map there, they were just walking. So let's see how this one turns out for the Polish side, as Turkey are trying to get closer towards ramp with the MP9s taking down Casey. That's a good start for Turkey, getting the opening frag. Although moonwalk straight through the smoke, he lands the headshot onto M-Star. And Joda, he's still waiting in front of the smoke, but they're not pushing in just yet. Oh, he's going to be spotted. Oh, he was spotted. All imp. Easy kill there on the Joda. SNX already through towards stairs. Oh, missed shot there, but that's info. Very valuable info for the side of Poland. He spotted that Miracle wasn't opened, and no, Olimp runs out of bullets. That's a no-scope from Cyber, but Moonwalk is there to trade. Zan finds Trojan, and they lose a couple of players. But Turkey, they lose all of them. They lose the weapons, they lose the armors, they have to eco. There's a very good chance here for Poland to get to that 13-5 scoreline you were talking about.
Yeah, that's, like I said, getting to that 13-5 scoreline is so demoralizing for Turkey. You know, when you're 13-5 up, you know, you kind of look at that scoreline, you're like, we're not winning this. It's all about the mental fortitude from that point on forward. So just gotta stay strong here, Turkey, because these moments are going to be the hardest. I've definitely seen plenty of comebacks from this position. It's just that you kind of have that mental fortitude that I was saying to ensure that you're going to be able to carry this one over. We'll see, this is round number 18. Is looking to get underway. 1 minute 20 on the clock. Just pushing on forward, and M-Star. Beautiful kill to get onto Olymp. They're continuing to pile the pressure on this side. And now they're going to hold on forward as Wicadia with the Deagle. Will hold the lines here. And now pushing in again. SNX taking Wicadia down for a sting. It's going to be a 4-on-4. And now M-Star going to hold the angle. Not going to find another advantage here. And it's looking great here for that 13-5 that I was on about. But Turkey still doing some work here with their half-buy to try and do some damage. Cyber already has a saved AK. He's going to run right out of there. The rest, just trying to find whatever they can. And they're not going to find much from here on forward. That's a nice Deagle shot out from Jota. So they're getting another. That's a free AK to pick up. Poland are holding it to ensure that Shota's not able to get it. So he's not even going to get it. So, yeah, 13-5. It's, yeah, very difficult to recover from this. It just is way too difficult. As you see, just Poland winning this round and 3 rounds away from victory here, Pop. I would be inclined to agree that Poland kind of have this game sort of in the bag, considering, look at the economy of Turkey. Another win would literally seal the deal, put them in an eco. It would be 15, but you know, considering the unpredictability of this game so far, I still don't know what's in store.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it is the first buy round in Turkey. They have a strike now if you want to strike in on this map as well. We haven't seen this much of a difference in the first 2 maps. So when look at that, Trojan finding Zan. It's a good start. The mollies weren't really extinguished, and Olymp loses a lot of his HP. SNX eliminated by Wicadia. So it's already a 5-on-3 favoring Turkey. A very good start of the round here. Round's not over, but it's a pretty good chance for Turkey to at least try and get some more things done here on Mirage. The deciding map. It's a quick reminder. The winner basically goes through to the semifinals, but there's 4 spots in the WEC 2023 for Eastern Europe, so whichever team wins here, they're going to qualify alongside Ukraine and also Hungary. Wicadia taking more and more people out of the question, and it will be Cyber to close it out, taking down Olymp. That's first round for Turkey on the CT side. And, you know, as I was saying, I only mentioned 2 teams that already qualified, Israel and Serbia. That game has been rescheduled. It's going to be played on the 10th of June. Make sure to keep on following the IESF, because there's a lot of Counter-Strike constantly for to qualify for the WEC. We're going to see a lot of games in the following days, as we've seen from the previous days as well.
Yep. And the eco, of course, from Poland, as Turkey have been able to break it. Very silent so far. Getting ready for a triple push in mid. Flash over at the meanwhile, though. As SNX is pushing it forward. We'll push on in. 2 players in connector, getting ready for that. And Wicadia is cleaning them all up along with M-Star. So this is a good confidence booster out here from Turkey. Now they can propel themselves forward, possibly. Just SNX here on the ramp side. We'll close things out. A nice deagle shot, but it was only some short-lived success. Decent enough to get 1 kill, but just going to look at the buy that's going to come out here for Poland. The buy is not even going to be that good. Sure, they might get AKs and armors. I feel like the call could have been just to get maybe just a force or half bind in that round, because the money's not looking great anyway. You know, some of these players will just have no utility, and it's not going to be that great here. But yeah, 30-7 anyway, so at least Poland are going to be back challenging into this round. And SNX has gotten off to a fantastic start here, taking the first kill onto Jota.
Oh, and yeah, it's already a little bit scary for Turkey. Losing their first player. At least their economy is looking better. It's looking pretty good, right? You will not be forced into an eco straight away, but they still need to be very careful. There's still a good amount of rounds away from Poland. Taking their time with the play here, Poland, just putting a lot of pressure onto Turkey as they're missing a player, so they're bound to try and go for an information play or try and equalize the player situation. A lot of things that they can do, but now Poland, they'll move into con. Oh, looking into shorts, and that was smart, but the Opper not peeking out just yet. M-Star on the stairs here. They're going to try to spam, but they won't reach him. In the meantime, he's the only one covering this A side, so he's going to get the first kill. Goes for more. M-Star with the triple kill, and there's Casey going down to Wicadia. Another big round from M-Star. It was, you know, Wicadia getting a multi-kill before, then M-Star, and now with this triple kill, that is so important out of M-Star. Taking down 3 weapons. Not allowing them to come through the smoke there from Con. I'm usually really against pushing through the smoke in Con. Usually there's a player just waiting for you on the other side and you don't have any of the chances to take him out. But, you know, each their own. They know better than me how to play. They're playing there. I'm just here talking. But Poland called for a tactical timeout, and, you know, we were talking. It was a big difference between the 2 teams, between the, you know, the score. But right now, we're back to 5. Only 5 rounds between those 2.
Yeah, but if I look at from the perspective that Poland need 3 to win, and then Turkey need 5 to just even tie it up.
Yep.
That's kind of how I make it feel. Still, it's looking in favor of Poland. And but the thing is, it's entirely recoverable. We've seen Wicadia and M-Star coming up huge, but we've seen plenty of times that 2-on-5s or 2-on-2 players, like up against the rest of the squad, isn't going to do much here. Look at Trojan. He's on 2 kills. We can't let everyone else do the work here. But Jota off to the races, getting himself active in the server, getting himself alive and kicking up against these pistols. Olymp is holding it down. KC with a few. Oh, Olymp has gotten another. That deagle, if it got whipped out in time a little bit earlier, might have been able to get that deagle shot. But dispatching of that eco nicely. Turkey on to 9, and now the buys are back out here for Poland.
Moving into round 23 here. Slowly, the game kind of slipping away from the hands within the hands of Poland. When waiting for a flash here, M-Star swinging out, good for only the first. This time Casey was ready. Won't allow him to get a triple kill. Wycadia down to 7 HP, still alive, still has an op. Double op setup. I mentioned that it's a double up setup for Turkey here, and Trojan and Wycadia are the two players to use those two weapons, you know, to be greens. But Trojan's in a pretty good position there. Moonwalk, he's gonna walk through the smoke towards jungle, and that's actually the right way to go. Oh, Casey catches out Wycadia. Moonwalk will find Cyber, so that's B side completely open. The bomb is down in mid, but they can retrieve it and just get safely into that B side. I'll go back on that. Safely? Not really, because Trojan is looking in towards short, and they're gonna try and double peek him. Oh, the flash is good then. And actually, it is Olem to fight against Trojan and win that duel, take down the Opper, and now it's all down to Joda. I don't think he wants to go for this one. The economy is good for his teammates, but not for him, so it's better just to save this M4. But that still means that Poland get themselves to 14. And Turkey, the gap will be widened. Poland will get closer to closing out this best of 3. So yes, it is very scary for Turkey. It will still be about 5 rounds away as the bomb will explode. SNX will join his teammates. Word CT. And the round will be awarded 14-9. Then they need 2 more. That's 2 more rounds to qualify for WEC 2023 in Yash.
So close now. Poland kind of have 1 foot over the finishing line and 1 foot in the airport, ready to start flying over to Romania, because this seems like they have been able to get themselves that breakthrough here. But at least the economy of Turkey, because I've been taking a look at that, because that's been a deciding factor for a lot of these maps. Whether or not it is going to be at the verge of breaking. It's not actually at the verge of breaking. They will have, you know, a sustain, like enough cash into the next round, even if they lose this. So it's not too bad. But the thing is, it's just that the fact that you're up against 6 match and series points is the part that kind of is a little bit, that could make you a little bit distraught. But we'll see them pushing in. SNX, a great start to get things underway. Now pushing forward, it seems there's going to be that offer right there in case he's able to find that kill, and M-Star fighting 1 and a second. Moonwalk there right there, and now a 2-on-2 has been created. Wycadia has gotten a frag as well. Re-smoked down and connected, though. It's going to make things so difficult, and Wycadia spraying through. Not going to find a single thing. Just going to relax and wait. San's going to get that bomb down. A 2-on-2 retake. It's a very decisive one. But it's a push on forward. Moonwalk, though, doing damage. And that information is given. So he's going to go back into safety. Oh, that's a head spotted. Cyber now all alone. They don't know where he is, but it seems like they will know where he is after in just a moment. Moonwalk has confirmed it now. It's going to be Zan to try and hold things down. He's going to try ninja. He's just going to try ninja it. Tap out, fade out the peak. No one's there, but now he knows he's not on the bomb. Time is ticking away, but he's 1 bullet away from falling. Does he call his bluff? Oh, he's spraying in the wrong section, but as he moves right to the left, he just about gets it. Poland now run 15 and are 1 round away from heading to Romania here for the LAN finals.
1 more needed. Turkey. They don't have money for anything. It's just buying whatever they can. There's an M4 for M-Star, but it's a couple of Deagles, a couple of MP9s. Poland, this is their best chance to close out this game. just using, you know, the better weaponry. But the question is, can they do it? They still need to get those skills, get the bomb planted, however they want to do it, but still need to go through the SMGs. As they are focused all over the map here. Waiting for any signs of aggression out of Turkey, because of course, if they're at a disadvantage in terms of the things they bought up, they're bound to try and get to do something aggressive, you know, try and get some advantage over the full-on buy from the side of Poland. Re-smoke for window coming in. Olymp, he's by himself towards B. Not wanting to aggress just yet, but Cyber is in a very good position, and he could surprise Olymp. Gonna send the bomb towards that B site, so I don't know if they check Cyber here, but if they don't, it's going to be a big mistake. M-Star, he has an M4 here as well. So not only Cyber has a good position, but the biggest weapon, the best weapon for Turkey is on this site. And they're wasting so much time. Ooh, they're wasting a lot of time. M-Star finding the headshot. They're not going to pay attention to the MP9. Oh, they will, but it's too late. And Zan finds a double kill. There's still a player here. Are they going to check the back of side? Wycadia. Ooh, Casey does. That's so smart. Casey finds one more. And Trojan will be taken down by Zan. So that will be Poland qualifying for the WEC 2023 alongside Hungary. And also Ukraine. Oh, what a game we had here, Tiddler. What a game it was between those two teams.
Yeah, what a game it was. We had it going down to the wire in the first and second map. And then on the third map, I feel it was all Poland. But, you know, what kept, you know, Turkey in there was some of the individual brilliance out of Wycadia and M-Star. You know, player like Trojan didn't show up, though. That was really unfortunate because I think that could have decided things because virtually that entire game, Turkey were trying to play with no AWPer because Trojan first he just kept dying every round, wasn't able to do much with that AWP, so basically weren't able to function at their full potential. So that's just unfortunate there for Turkey, especially with the last map. And I think you can see this as well. Turkey could have easily taken that 2-0. They had match points in the first map, and then they won out the second map. They won out their map pick. It's so unfortunate because it could have went either way today.
Yeah, exactly. And as you said, they could have taken the first map. It was Olymp to win it for the side of Poland, actually to force overtime, and then it was the team to win it. But it was so close. They had a good start, and in round 30 on Ancient as well. It was very unfortunate for Turkey, but that means that, you know, they lost, so they will not be qualifying. It will be in the end Turkey, not Turkey, but Poland to make it through to the WEC. And as I said before, alongside Hungary and Ukraine. And there's another game that has to be played. That is Israel taking on Serbia, but that will happen on the 10th. So all of the games after this point, by the way, the semifinals and the grand final, the third place match, they're played only for seeding purposes. So those three teams and the winner of Israel and Serbia will also qualify. They're going straight to the LAN so they can breathe a sigh of relief because they managed to do it and they survived the group stage and the playoffs of the qualifier.
Yeah, it was really nice. Oh.
Yeah, okay. I guess we
you can take it to the break. Take it to the break.
Well, I guess it's done because you know, that was the game. We were supposed to join either Moldova and Hungary or Montenegro and Ukraine, but they finished earlier. So I guess that's it. But yeah, go on, Tiddler, please.
I was just gonna say it was just a really good game, and I'm really excited to see because the seeding matches, we still have a lot to play for. But yeah, you kind of covered all of it. Really nice that we've set the teams that we have going to the LAN. We have one more, of course. That's Israel versus Serbia. That's going to be a really good one. I'm really excited to see that one. But yeah, I think we're just gonna send things now to a break now. We'll finally get things there. We might bring some more action. We might join something else, but actually no, we're done. I think yeah, we're done for today. So it was a pleasure to watch this game today, and I guess we'll see you next time. We'll be back here tomorrow.
One purpose, one dream, one rhythm, one step closer to glory. They say history remembers the winner. So who will be the ones writing the future? The halls of power call for their kings. The ones who won't back down. The ones who believed. The ones who knew that over 100 nations can't be wrong. Join the fight between August 24th and September 3rd as Yash becomes the world's esports capital.
In the heart of Yash, Romania, the world's top gamers have gathered for the ultimate showdown. IESF brings heart-stopping matches across a variety of gaming genres in an electrifying experience that celebrates the passion and dedication of esports athletes from around the globe. This is more than just a tournament. This is where champions are born, legends are made, and anything is possible. Get ready to witness the ultimate display of skill, strategy, and heart. The IESF World Esports Championship. It's about to take your breath away.
Do you think you've got what it takes? The challenge will be tougher than ever. In 2023, International Esports has a new home. Over 100 nations fighting for the championship in a celebration of everything that makes esports great. Who will rise up to the challenge? Who will be the world champion?